Hello, everybody! I hope that everyone is having an excellent evening! Elena, you changed your PNG, so now it looks like you're sitting at a kiddie seat at the table. Let me lift you up a little bit.
Please!
Let me get... Waiter! Can we get her a booster seat?
Excuse me!
You're excused. You're just a small little penguin. There we go.
I'm a changeling.
There you go.
I'm just obsessed.
You're a changeling. You just decided to be small today. Hello, everyone.
You're a change win.
Hi, everybody. So, first off, so nice to see you all again. Today is the start of a brand new Cyberpunk campaign. That's also an old Cyberpunk campaign I ran. That's right. It is my most infamous campaign, Neon Heat, where the first time we ran this, everybody showed up to the first mission without a gun. Hey, Ducky, how's it going? We're doing Cyberpunk Red today. Thank you so much for coming. When everybody showed up without a gun, not to scare my current players, how many people died again, was it, chat? I think it was like, out of the 6 players, 4 people died, and 1 person had 2 characters die in one fight? Because they really fucked it up. It was an example of what not to do in character creation. So Neon Heat has become a little infamous. Also, shout out to Bree, who is, I'm hoping, going to break the curse of the medtech. Bree, did I tell you about the medtech curse?
No.
Oh, okay.
Medtech curse? Wait, what?
Yeah, my campaigns have some, almost all of them, that's right, chat. My campaigns have something called the medtech curse, where in all of my games, the medtech seems to have horrible, awful things happen to them, to the point where most of them die. Currently, however, there is a savior, because lately, only one of the medtechs in one of my campaigns is having the shit kicked out of them, and it's a bear named Mike, whose character, Big Bear, is constantly tormented by fellow party member Kamikaze.
Oh God.
Yeah. In the Troubleshooters campaign, they recently, during a car crash, crashed their car a total of 8 times. In every single crash, Big Bear was involved.
My God. The
medtech at one point was hanging on to the car that they were chasing and kind of street surfing, holding on to the bumper of it. And then Kamikaze went, I rammed the enemy car, forgetting that Big Bear was on the outside of it, clinging to the bumper.
Oh no.
So, at the narrative speed of 100 miles an hour, Big Bear went flying. And he crashed through a bodega window, and because he's got terrible luck, the store was called Crowbars and Pillows, and he crashed into a stand of crowbars.
Oh my God.
Sounds like he has a similar situation to a DC hero named Friendly Fire.
Basically, poor Big Bear, anytime Kamikaze gets a grenade or something and throws it, it always seems to land at Big Bear's feet, without error. So currently, I think the curse of the medtech has entirely coalesced into him, freeing potentially my other medtechs. So Kyo, you are very brave for playing a medtech in my campaigns.
Oh, thanks.
Or I just didn't tell you about any of that because this group desperately needed a medtech and I didn't want to scare you.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay.
Don't worry, Egg's not playing. It's fine.
How did the last medtech that I had died? Oh, yeah, right. He was like, I'm going to crawl out and try to retrieve my gun. He crawled out from cover, and then the police sniper domed him with a headshot, and he died immediately. And I even warned them. They knew the sniper was there. I told them, I was like, yes, there is a sniper there. He has a ready action. And Bear went, I'm going to try it. And he tried, he fucked around, and he found out, and so unsurprised were the rest of the players, they were currently on a radio call. One of them went, what was that sound? Did I just hear a gunshot? And then someone else went, yeah, medtech's dead. And the other guy goes, again?
Well, thank God I have a 7 luck, I guess.
Yes, you might be the only medtech I've ever seen who put luck as one of their primary stats, actually.
I just had a feeling.
Regardless, I wanted to quickly thank everybody for coming so much to this very first session. I wanted to also thank you all, for those of you who could, for showing up to Hemlock's debut. It was a super fun debut. He got in a fight with our mascot and lost to Scraps, the silver dragon. He lost at Super Smash Brothers, and his mascot, Hamlock, did not end up winning the poll to become Hero Factory's new mascot, so we are sticking with Scraps the Silver Dragon. You can kind of see him in my panels. He's the little guy right there. He's adorable, and I love him. You who are about to die, salute us, says my chat to you, Bree. Well, what's everyone playing as? That's a good question. Players, why don't you all introduce yourself and give us a little rundown on what role you're playing and things that your character are good at. We're going to start from the most experienced Cyberpunk player to the least experienced, Warlock.
Hello, chat. So I am playing my character known as Cool Cat, a solo who is a cat girl, yes, and is skilled in a lot of melee combat, but also stealth.
That's right.
Cool Cat save the kids.
Monday?
I didn't get the reference either, actually, Honk. Awesome
It's
transition.
a really...
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
speaking of me...
Yeah, speaking of Onk, who are you? What are you playing at? Also, by the way, players, most of you are actually streamers in this campaign, which is a little weird. Normally I don't get so many other VTubers and content creators. Feel free to plug your stuff in the comments. If you want a link put into Twitch, send it to me, because my automod just blocks all links. So if you want your link posted, feel free to put it in, like DM it to me, I'll put it up. Otherwise, talk about who you are as a content creator and what you're doing, and feel free to type in the chat. Go ahead, Onk. Sorry for the monologue.
You're good. My name is Onk. My name is Onk VA, which stands for Onk Voice Actor. I am an up-and-coming... I am attempting to become an up-and-coming PNG tuber turned VTuber once I get the resources to have a VTuber model. I am currently playing a rocker boy named Din Din, themed after pantomime. My current specialties are overall performance and persuading people. If I can't talk to you, I can charm you. I can outdance you. I am a social boy.
And most of you should know my beautiful, amazing moderator, Yelena.
Hello, my name is Yelena Tori. I am also a streamer, one of those things that River mentioned not too long ago. I mod for River, this channel, and Hero Factory Discord. I am playing a tag who's good at building things and making things. And dual wields pistols. That's fun.
Hell yeah. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, the only person in this group brave enough to brave the curse of the medtech, it's Bree!
Woo, that's me! I am a VTuber who is a human named Bree, who is very chaotic, and don't look at any of my video VODs, like the thumbnails, because you won't understand what's going on. I promise it's not that bad. It's just I have the curse of having bad thumbnails. Don't know what I'm doing in this game, but I have played D&D, so I'm familiar with tabletop games. I'm playing a medtech who's probably going to die first, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to break the curse. You know, I'm gonna stick in there. I'm also playing Kyo, who is completely and totally obsessed with anything and everything anime and wants to collect all the Sanru Hello Cutie guns. That's her only goal in life.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You also have a sniper rifle that you don't actually know how to use, but it will become your girlfriend when you kill enough people with it.
Yep. That's my only goal, is to be able to use my sniper. My only weapon.
Your sniper rifle currently has you friend zoned. All right.
in the talking phase.
With that, the last thing that I want to talk about before we really get started is Factor 75. If you guys didn't know, I'm currently running a sponsorship for Factor 75. This is a meal box that you guys can get. It's really, really good. There's all sorts of different pre-portioned meals in it. With my code for 50% off, it turns out to be like between $40 and $60 for like a week's worth of food. Plus, you get free wellness shots for life. Every person who signs up that has not used it before and is based in the US earns the stream a total of $130. We are using all of that money to get as many of the Hero Factory members, which you can see Hero Factory, my agency, in a moment. Chris is going to do the command and it's going to pop up the website. That is all of the Hero Factory talents. We're using all the money from the sponsorship to get as many of us as possible to TwitchCon, and we're all renting out an Airbnb while we're there that we're going to be calling the Hero House, and everyone there is going to be a friend of or someone who works directly with Hero Factory. We're planning on doing a lot of content in the house while we're there, so it's going to be a really, really fun and great time. Aiko's going to be doing a lot of vlog stuff, I think. Warlock's going to be there too, aren't you, Warlock?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's staying at the Hero House.
I would be there. I would be there, but I'm gonna come visit.
Yeah, I imagine you'll probably pop in. I'm also planning on, and I haven't told anyone this yet, for those who don't know, I'm a cook, and before I started this, VTubing and writing and such, I actually was a chef. So I'm going to be cooking everyone food at TwitchCon every now and then. Fuck
you, I want to be in the kitchen as well.
Okay, sure. Dude, never mind. Warlock's going to cook everybody all the food the entire time we're there. Hell yeah, I can laze around.
You guys will have pancakes every single day.
All right.
Oh boy.
I will go out 4 a.m. in the morning and buy some pancake mix from the local gas station if I need to.
All right. The date is 1 second. April the 22nd. The year is 2045. It is a beautiful, sunny morning. Where's TwitchCon? That is in, what do you call it? San Diego. We'll be doing meet and greets with our fans, too. Right. It is a beautiful, sunny day right now in Night City. All of you live in the old Ironworks cargo container village on top of an old abandoned factory in the Haywood Industrial Zone. All of you know each other. All of you have potentially gone on missions with each other before because you're all edge runners. I would like to know, since none of you guys are an actual fixer, out of all of you, which one is the most likely to be in contact with a fixer?
I think Cool Cat.
Cool Cat?
Yeah. She's a hustler. She can do it.
Cool Cat. You have been notified that a local fixer named Daybreak has a job for you and your crew.
She immediately just goes out and starts knocking on everybody's cargo container. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
You have not been told where to meet Daybreak for information on the job, nor anything else about it. Nor do you really know who Daybreak is. This is a fixer you've never worked with before. Either way, you bang on everyone's cargo containers. Who's the first one whose door you're knocking on?
Go with Ankh.
Din! There's a rapping at your door.
After doing his morning stretches, he's going to hear the knocking on the door, and he's just going to go. He's gonna match the beat at which his door was being knocked on.
She pauses. Then she goes dun 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 dun.
And then he'll open up, poke his head out.
Dun, another job. You in?
Gives a quiet thumbs up.
Awesome. Get ready. I'm gonna go get the others.
We're gonna say Yelena's PC has crashed. We're going to say that the next one you knock on is Kyo's door, and then if Yelena's back in time, we'll do you knocking on her door. If not, I'll assume that you knocked on her door and you're all meeting in Kyo's or in whose apartment?
Maybe Cool Cats.
Okay, so you'll all
we
go
go
back
down.
to Cool Cats to meet with. But for now, bonk, bonk, bonk on your door, Kyo.
Yes.
Kyo,
Who is it? What?
It's me, Cool Cat.
What you want?
We got another job. You
How
in?
much you paying?
No idea. We're probably gonna meet the client later.
Fine. I'm in.
Nice. Get your stuff ready.
Okay.
Also,
Give me like an hour.
Any new anime?
No, not for you.
Oh, but come on.
No. Why would I tell you?
Because we're good friends and neighbors.
And
I'll let you touch my cat ears.
nope. Not what I was going for. Come on, you know how
Fine.
this works. If you want information, you gotta pay.
No.
Then no anime for you. It's all for me.
Fine. Meet up in my cargo container though.
Whatever. See you there.
You collect Io as well, and all of you meet in Cool Cat's cargo container. I would like to wait for Yelena so you can get a physical description of everyone's character. Normally, this is where I would do physical descriptions when you guys are coming in or not. So we're going to wait on the physical descriptions, but I will say that you're all in Cool Cat's apartment for now. Warlock, I'm also going to ask you to describe the room again when Yelena has returned, which looks like it might be right now, question mark?
Hey, what up?
Hey!
Hey.
Hello, Yelena. Yelena, to fill you in, Cool Cat knocked on your door, informed you that you guys had a job, and everyone was going to meet in Cool Cat's cargo container. So all of you are there right now, and I'm going to let you now describe your characters, as well as Cool Cat describe the setting. We're going to start with Cool Cat. Cool Cat, what does your cargo container look like? Remember, this is like those big, to give a visual, these are those big shipping containers that you see like lifted off of cargo ships. So it's like big, it's long, it's ugly as fuck, and there's not a lot of space or anything like that. You probably don't have an actual washroom or bathroom in your cargo container, and it's probably located in like a public shower and washroom that everybody in this village, like, which is just everybody living in shipping containers, communally shits and poops at.
There's a mattress. There's a there's probably like a not even a desk, a nightstand at most.
Would you like a rundown
a
of
pile-
what's normally in these cargo containers as a note as well?
Yes.
Okay, give me a half minute just so I can pull up like what a normal, like what your lifestyle currently gets you. And as a note, you guys can upgrade your living spaces, and you can upgrade what it is that you eat and stuff like that. If you want to read into it, it is under lifestyle and housing, which is page 377 on the PDF. You live in a cargo container. You'll have plenty of places to store your things, a bed to sleep comfortably, a desk, an electricity, a refrigerator, a microwave, and a sink. It's protected by the security of a strong lock. You guys live in the outskirts, so you're safer. Restrooms, showers, and laundry are located in facilities you'll share with the residents of other cargo containers stacked nearby your own container. If you own a vehicle and you live here, you likely park it in the street, and because you are living in the outskirts, it will probably be fine. All of you guys deal with break-ins on a, like basically once a month basis. Generally, you're all armed and dangerous, and most break-ins are thwarted by you shooting them. The area that you live in, the outskirts, is an area that is might makes right. Whoever is laying dead at the end of a gunfight probably was in the wrong. That's how the police view it, at least.
Inside her shipping container, she also has two posters, one of Danger Gal, one with the Danger Gal logo, and another one that just seems like a fan-made image of a Golden Boy. Both seem like they were fished out of the trash and just taped up to the wall.
Okay. Cool Cat, you are obviously the first one to arrive at your cargo container. What do you look like? And what are you wearing? Like, are you in your armor jack right now? Are you in casual clothes? Where's your weapons at? Like, give me a full description of what someone sees when they look at you.
So what they see is a young Asian lady with short pink hair, and let's see, where are my notes? What she's wearing is a open sporty cropped jacket with a protected collar, and on the back of it is Fox's agent symbol, or whatever those things are called. She's wearing a bodysuit, tech wear pants that have way too many pockets, fingerless gloves, and combat boots. She has a heavy pistol on her hip, and she also has cat ears from it's a exotic body sculpt. And yeah, that's basically her description.
Okay. Who would be the most punctual and arrive? Well, we already know that Kyo's going to be the last to arrive.
Yep.
Who between Io and Dindin would arrive at the Cool Cat's cargo container next?
Probably Dindin, since he's already up and already had like a head start, since he was the first one that they went to.
Sure, Dindin, you arrive. What does your character look like as you come into the cargo container?
So, this, as if somehow altered, this outrageously pale, white as a ghost, as if his skin was permanently painted, thanks to his chem skin, pale white with with a couple of astrological signs on his face in black ink that sort of glow around it. This person is very much designed after a mime. Short, neatly cut, black hair, and a very bohemian look. Suspenders, striped shirt, pinstriped overalls, white gloves. The only modern-looking thing is his laser-light street jacket, which still has the iconic mime, mime stripes, piercing green eyes that are definitely shift tacks. They shift color in accordance to emotion to help him portray. Despite his black and whiteness, he looks very well maintained and very cleaned up, very professional looking. Even has a little bow tie. On his back is his carry-all, which has a bow, quivers, and a sledgehammer.
All right. What are you guys doing as Warlock Dindin has arrived? What are you up to?
Cool Cat is gonna be leaning against the cargo container wall and just looking at the message that was sent to her on her agent from Daybreak, just patiently waiting for a new message.
Dindin's gonna lean beside her and shift his body position to basically mimic her.
Cool Cat looks at Dindin and then
he's gonna
raises her arm, see if
he's gonna do the same. He's going to do everything in his power to monkey everything she does.
Roll me a performance, please, Dindin. I would also allow a human perception.
From me? Or...
From Din to mimic you.
Okay. Oh.
Acting, right?
Yes. Flawless. There's a little bit of hesitation, but you make it look natural as if that you had planned that hesitation to be there. Io, you're next to enter. What is it that you look like?
Io is a very Eastern Asian looking character. She has very long black hair and dark brown eyes. A bit pale, as Eastern Asians do look, typically. And then she likes to wear all black tech wear. So she's wearing almost like a crop top looking shirt with a slightly oversized jacket that kind of drips around her, right off her shoulders. And a skirt with a slit down the side with matching combat boots and knee-high socks. And she has holsters. And she has hidden gun holsters on both sides underneath her jacket. And it's clear that she alters her clothing to be her armor on her own. Yeah, she's very hot. She has her bag slung on her shoulder. She's kind of carrying it like a how do I describe this?
Hey, Yokai. Oh, well, you're thinking how to describe that. Yokai, I know that you got some things off my throne, and can we get a link to my throne real quick? I'm currently crowdfunding for a new chair ever since I broke mine during Solvay's stream. I'm sat in some horrendously uncomfortable thing that's doing awful, evil magic to my spine. It hurts daily. But something off the throne did arrive. I got your sugar, like little sugar things that are shaped like cats, and I'm never opening or using any of them because they're way too cute. Little cat heads. I love them. All right. Carry
That
on,
was very
Yelena.
sweet of them to do.
So she's got it thrown over her shoulder with one strap holding it, kind of with her hand at her shoulder, and she's got her other hand placed gently on her hip, while the bag is kind of like to her back. Alright, what mission we got today?
I haven't found out yet. Waiting for this fixer called Daybreak to give me the details, or at least the meetup.
Cool. Right. We'll meet up. How should we get this done though, so I can go home to my bro? Okay?
KK. Take a seat right there on the mattress.
Cool. So she'll walk over to the mattress and she'll just sit down and cross her legs, Indian style.
And Bree.
Warlock, is your door locked?
No, it's open at the moment.
Like open, or is it just shut but unlocked?
Unlocked.
Okay. I would like to kick open the door.
You're trying to kick the cargo door in?
Yes, so make my entrance. I'm going to kick the door in.
Alright,
Well, no, like kick it open, like dramatically. Like I assume that I would like kind of open it a bit, but kick it open.
Warlock, do you
Like,
keep
not
your
just straight
door-
up.
Do you lock your door after every single person enters or not?
No.
Okay, in that case,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh wait. After every single.
Yeah, did you lock your
Yeah.
door after Io arrived, for instance?
Oh no.
No?
Okay.
Okay.
No.
And this is like a normal door for a shipping container. Meaning they open outwardly, so it would be opening towards you, Bree.
I thought it was like okay.
So I'm gonna need you to roll me a brawling.
Oh God.
Wait,
You know what?
the door can't evade, so you hit the door no matter what. Meaning, I
Okay.
just need you to roll me your brawling damage to see how much damage you do to Warlock's door. This is a good example for how actions work. So what you're gonna do, Bree, is you're gonna go on your character sheet to the tab that says Actions, okay? And then in your moves, you're gonna see a tab that says Brawling, and it's gonna have like a crystal-shaped dice and then 2 squares, right?
Yep.
The 2 squares is the damage. Generally, when you roll to hit with Brawling, you have to first roll the ability. That's the first button. The button beside it, well, you didn't need to roll that because, like I said,
sorry.
that's fine. An 18 will still hit most things. If the door was capable of dodging, it probably wouldn't have been able to dodge an 18. However, it being a door, the door has no capabilities to dodge your amazing kick. So you should see the 2 D6s beside it. That is how much damage that you do. It's calculated based on your body and whether or not you have a cyber arm. You don't, and your body is pretty standard. It's not bad, but I wouldn't call it amazing either. Meaning that you get 2d6s to be able to strike with. Okay. So you're going to double-click the 2d6s, and I'm going to say that this door counts as thin steel. That's 10 damage to the door. The door has 25 hit points.
Oh.
So, Brawling actually has a rate of fire of 2, meaning you can kick it again. Would you like to kick the door a second time? As you all hear a poof, and because that is nearly half the door's total HP, the door is very dented. She leaned into that kick.
I'm gonna wait a few seconds to see if they open the door.
All right.
Because I don't open doors for myself. They open for me.
That is so hot, and I'm here for you, Queen. Cool Cat.
Din, get ready to open the door. I'm gonna tackle him.
Din, like, tiptoes over, all comedically, like, do, and is ready to just yank the door open.
So 3 seconds have passed, which is the total of 1 round, Kyo. Do you kick the door again?
No, I'm gonna say, hello!
Okay.
Din,
I'm
open the
rips
door.
the door open. Din
Open
rips
the door. I'm
open.
gonna quarterback her anyways.
He rips the door open.
As the door is ripped open, Cool Cat's prepared action goes off, and Cool Cat, I want you on the combat tracker. You're gonna control left-click Kyo for me, okay?
Okay.
And in your actions tab, hello, Somni. Can we get a shout out for Somni, please?
Somni!
All right, that works. So I want you in your actions tab. You are going to hit the roll ability for a brawling. What you're going for is a tackle. Okay, so you're going to target and you're going to roll. You're going to roll grab is what you're going to roll. So in your actions, under your move, you should see a tab that says grab and a button that says, yep, that's correct. A 17. So Kyo, I need you to also roll grab now. Because you don't want to get tackled. So
It's a competition.
with a 17, Cool Cat beats out your brawling, so you're in the middle of being tackled. Now, we would normally have rolled initiative before this as well. Bye, Yokai! You would really normally roll initiative for this, but this isn't a real fight. Regardless, after he gets that action to grapple you, Kyo, before he can do anything with you, like throw you to the ground, which is what he wants to do because it is a tackle, you get a chance to escape the grab or to shoot him. Or to do a melee thing. You are essentially grappled right now. Mechanically, that means your move is reduced to 0, and you cannot use any weapons that require 2 hands. He can also move you around at will. You can try to break the brawling and get free of the grab, or you could try to use a one-handed weapon or melee if you wanted to hurt him. As a note, there is nothing non-lethal in this game. So if you choose to punch him, he will take damage.
That's
No,
a
no,
lie.
no.
There
It's,
are non-lethal weapons.
There are.
Nah,
there
I don't want
are.
to heal you.
It just the thing is that non-lethal weapons, they still do the same kind of damage. Just when you're at 1, instead of murder, they just knock you unconscious.
Yep.
So are you going with the tackle, or are you just trying to get free of it?
I'll get free
Can't
of it.
confirm.
Both of
Paintballs
you
hurt
roll.
very much.
Both of you roll me a grab again. Alright, Cool Cat gets a nat 1. For those of you who aren't aware, remember, chat, that some of these players are brand new to Cyberpunk Red, so when things happen, I will be taking more time tonight to explain the rules of this system. Cool Cat, with a nat 1, as you know, Warlock, anytime you roll a 1, you roll a second 10-sided dice, and you subtract it from your total roll. Meaning that you rolled a 1, you have a plus 14, meaning normally you would have gotten a 15. 1 plus your 14. However, because you got a 1, we also have to subtract, meaning you got a -3 on the dice, bringing it down to 12. Keo rolled a 17, meaning mid-tackle, Keo, you're kind of shoved back a little bit by this, but before he does anything, she does anything like throw you to the ground, you break free and kind of dance back a little bit.
Gotcha.
And now would be the top of initiative, and it would be Cool Cat's turn to act again, but I'm guessing at this point, Cool Cat, you're not continuing the combat.
No.
Meaning, unless, Keo, you plan to draw your gun and shoot her, I'm going to call this little joking combat over, and that was a very, very good example for how combat works.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna shoot. Why would I shoot? I would have to heal. I don't want to do that.
Not normally!
Your door is now dented, meaning that, by the way, until someone repairs that door, its effective cover points and HP is now 15 instead of 25.
Keo!
Well, you should have opened the door for me!
You should have knocked like a regular person!
Knocking is for losers. I don't want to mess up my nails. Besides, I got these new combat boots. Aren't they cute? They're very
Totally.
effective.
Din is going to gesture with
You're so lucky that you actually do look cute in those combat boots. I would so be mad at you right now.
Din is
From-
going to gesture at the knuckles, like the second knuckles before the fingers for what you use to knock.
Don't want to mess up my skin.
From above you, you all suddenly hear the sound of a shotgun racking and a bunch of cursing in Italian. Does anyone have language proficiency in Italian?
I might have changed it. Would that be under main?
It would be. It would be under skills, sorry.
Yes.
You'll see it underneath your education skills. It will be bolded, it will say language, you will have street slang, and then a different language.
Nope, don't know Italian.
Okay. Either way, Warlock, you know this person. It is your upstairs neighbor, Mrs. Centrelli. She is an elderly woman in her 80s, and she very much appreciates her beauty sleep. And bah, you don't talk to Italians in my game, you run.
Go man.
Subito stronzo del caso.
She's screeching at you all in Italian and has her shotgun racked until she recognizes Keo because you all live in the same neighborhood, and she puts her shotgun away and in street slang is yelling, "What are you doing down there?"
My bad. Just trying to get in, you know, doing hot girl stuff.
I thought we were under attack.
No, it's all good. Certain somebody just wouldn't open their door.
You wouldn't knock!
You should have known I was coming! Why did you close the door?
It was unlocked!
Oh, whatever.
She waves her hand at you dismissively, clearly annoyed that she got up to defend the homestead for no reason, swears in Italian at you both, and then heads back into her shipping container.
What's her name again?
Go
Mrs. Centrelli.
Bye, Mrs. S. Have a nice sleep.
She turns around and says, "For the last time, it's with a C," and then slams her shipping container door.
What an uncute woman.
Get inside.
Oh, fine. I'll go inside.
Cool Cat's gonna close the shipping container and lock it this time.
That's right. Somni just pointed out we all look like we're dressed for a pool party, and then there's Warlock. Like, if you look, all of our PMGs and models, we're all topless or like bikini tops on, right? And then there's Warlock.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy at the barbecue grill. I'm cooking everybody's hot dogs, burgers, and carne asada. You guys enjoy the pool, kiddos.
So Io gestures towards Kyo and like says, "Come here," and then she pats down like the matches. Come sit.
I'm not sitting on that dirty thing, but I'll stand next to you.
Cool. Or you could sit on my lap instead.
Oh, I'll do that instead. And I sit down on Io's lap.
All right, everyone.
Din goes over and sits on Io's lap the opposite way.
I didn't give you permission, did I?
He's going to tilt his head and bat his eyelashes cutely.
Come on, Io, you can't say
mom.
no.
She pushes him up.
I'm going to clap.
As he's pushed off, he drastically he feels the nudge, but he throws himself off dramatically, and then lands on the mattress. And it's like the draw me like one of your French women pose.
Small clap from Cool Cat.
Everybody's here. What are you doing?
What are we going to do on the bed, boss?
Ew, no.
Nuh-uh.
Hey.
And then I liked you when you were silent.
Oh, that wasn't in character.
I know.
You'll know when he speaks in character.
River, can I roll a streetwise for any information I might know about Daybreak?
A streetwise and or a library search would be your best bets. Go ahead.
Thank you. I had it in my sight, dang it. Hold on. There it is.
Daybreak is kind of a new and up-and-coming fixer in the local Haywood area. He mostly deals in South Night City. He gets his name from his unique hairstyle choice, which he has a mohawk of tech hair, where based on the time of day to front to back, the color of his hair simulates the rising and setting of the sun. So in the morning, it's orange in the back and kind of yellowy in the front, but by the end of the day, it's red in the front and orangish yellow in the back. You know, kind of like the sun cycle of rising and setting. He's not super well known yet, so he's got a pretty low rep about, you know, he'd be the same as a rank 4 fixer, so around the same as a starting PC, basically. He's made a sort of, like, weird reputation from what people do know about him, where, he's very opportunistic, but he's fair. He travels with a group of sort of a posse almost, which involves a solo by the name of Meat Brick, a netrunner by the name of Glacier, and a nomad by the name of Exhaust. The nomad is from Snake Nation, which has a generally bad rep amongst other nomads. Daybreak is also, apart from being a fixer, a professional streamer, so he has a few ranks in Rocker Boy as well.
Please tell me.
You don't know what kind of content he streams, though.
Please tell me this is the same meat brick from Blaze in the Dark. Meat brick.
You can go ahead, and if you wanted to find his streams, you do know the link. He streams on the Garden at Breaking Day. Do you want to pull up your agent or a laptop and check it out on the data pool?
Alternatively,
Yeah, I'll do that on the data pool.
/ River the Bard VT.
What time zone am I? I'm MST. And my sleep schedule is ass.
What's the schedule? What's sleep?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So, currently, what was I about to say? Right, Cool Cat or anybody else, you all know this information. Cool Cat quickly passes it around. Does anyone whip out their agent or a laptop to check out Daybreak's garden profile, which would have where he streams and more?
Yes.
I'll check too.
He's live right now, actually, it looks like.
Oh.
And he's
I
out.
will look over Kyo's shoulder to watch.
Sure. There's overlays and sponsors, so it's kind of hard to see what he's doing through all of the various sponsorships, all the way down. So you can barely make out what his stream actually is, but it appears as if he's live blogging at the moment, and the title of the stream is Cargo Chaos. The bio reads, rating losers living in shipping containers living spaces. And the area that he's in front of looks a little familiar. Someone roll me a local expert.
Odd.
I have no modifiers in there, just a flat 6.
Where?
Actually, I have an 8.
I'm going to roll it because it's our home.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Yeah,
17.
Dindin, it looks like he's currently coming up the stairs of the abandoned factory that you all live on top of. Meat Brick is with him, and Glacier is as well, but you don't see exhaust anywhere in his camera. Daybreak, he's got it constantly changing angles from showing what he's doing to showing his face. Daybreak is a short, he's a short black guy dressed in urban flash, and he's got a pair of mirror shades that are much like his hair, simulating the current rising and setting of the sun. Meat Brick, beside him, looks exactly like his name sounds. You cannot discern his ethnicity because he looks like a blend of just about everything, and he's unnaturally fat. We're talking Blob from the X-Men style large. He takes up the entire staircase. Glacier, meanwhile, is a small Korean woman. She is massively dwarfed by Meat Brick, and she is in a skin-tight Netrunner bodyweight suit.
Diddy's going to gesture by doing gesture very over there. He's pointing he's very close. So he's pointing in the direction of where they would be over there.
Can we see how many people he's streaming to? Does it have a viewer count?
Yeah, he's got a viewer count of 600 people.
Oh boy.
We're gonna get doxxed.
Shall we go meet him outside?
What is the title one more time? Losers in shipper containers, right?
Yeah, it's called Cargo Chaos. You do a quick scan of his bio as he's coming up the stairs, and apparently the content is flagged as mature violence warning. It's also marked as the description is during Cargo Chaos we enter into people's shipping containers, rate their living spaces.
Gotcha.
It's like a home network sort of a thing, basically.
Like
MTV
Cribs. Yeah.
Basically, yes.
But it's by force, and Mostly judgmental.
Well, you didn't know if it was by force or mostly judgmental, but by the time that you're done, getting all of this information, there's a hefty knocking sound at your door, Cool Cat, and very clearly Daybreak and Meat Brick are directly outside, and kneeling down by your lock is Glacier with a very clear set of lockpicks.
Kyo's gonna jump up and go, oh my gosh, I can't be caught in here! This is so uncute!
There are no windows.
Hey.
Roll me a stealth to hide somewhere appropriate, Kyo.
Okay.
What do you mean on cue? Look at the Danger Gale poster. Look
It's
at
so
Golden Boy
dirty
right
in
there.
here.
Isn't he
You'll
amazing?
find your stealth under the
Wait.
skills tab.
What do I clicked on it, but it's not rolling.
You gotta double click.
Oh, okay.
Or drag and throw the dice in the chat box. Okay, a 14, meaning that they would have to get higher than a 14 to spot you. Where do you hide?
There's only like 4 pieces of furniture in this place, right?
Factual,
There is a
yes.
Behind the
Okay.
desk.
And
There's-
is the door taking up the entire front side of the shipping container, or is there like places on the side?
Entire front side. And remember, it
Okay.
opens outwardly, meaning that you can't hide behind the door. There's a refrigerator. You could quickly throw out all of his, kibble onto the ground that he has in there. Sorry, that she has in there, and clamber into the refrigerator and close the door.
And then there's a what is it called? A desk or something like that.
That's right, there is a desk.
Does it have like a back? Like the desks that have like the back on it,
Just-
where you put your feet and touch it, or is it just open?
Describe your desk for me, Cool Cat.
School desk.
Yeah, it's a school desk.
Oh,
It's a school desk. Which he actually got from Teach.
okay. I am going to.
If you hide in the fridge, if you get found, you'll be a snack.
Oh.
Cool Cat sees you eyeing the fridge. Don't you fucking dare.
I'm gonna be like, everybody off the mattress. Do I have time to flip the mattress up and pin it up against the wall so I can hide behind it?
I don't know, maybe. How quickly does everybody get off the mattress?
Isle's getting off now.
Din's
Off the mattress!
Din gets to his feet and then just dusts himself off.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, you've got time, Kyo. What do you do now that you've lifted up the mattress?
I'm going to, obviously it's going to be leaning on the wall, and I'm going to be hidden behind it the best I can. Just be like, please don't touch this. Please don't touch this.
Alright. Cool Cat, there's a banging at the door a second time.
I'm gonna open up the cargo container.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Daybreak, back at it again with more cargo chaos! Cool Cat, do you get out of the way and let them all in? You notice, this didn't show in the stream, Meat Brick is armed with a Phasel's Dead or Alive. It is a shotgun with a net launcher attachment.
I am not gonna get out of the way first. First, I'm gonna go step up to Daybreak.
Do you have a reflex of 8 or higher?
I do.
Okay, roll me an evasion. As the moment you step towards Daybreak, Meatbrick fires the net launcher.
I think I'm gonna use just a little bit of luck on this one, just
Okay.
in case. No skill evasion. Oh.
You are sent flying 2 meters back, landing on the ground, wrapped up in a net. As you are grappled now by the Dead or Alive net. Does anybody else try to stop Meat Brick, Daybreak, and Glacier from entering the cargo container?
Daybreak,
No,
what the
but
fuck? I was gonna dab you up.
No, but Aya's leaning up against the mattress that Kyo is hiding behind to make it look natural, and she just starts clapping. While she looks at the Cool Cat down there.
Din, do you resist?
Din holds his hands up, like, I was learning.
Meat Brick puts a foot on your side as you're kind of trapped underneath him too now, Cool Cat. And he looks down at you and he says, Meat Brick.
Brick meat. Fuck
Daybreak
you.
Daybreak doesn't break his stride at all as he steps over Cool Cat's netted body and continues rapid fire talking. Quickly, like, raiding the entirety of the cargo container. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Daybreak back with more cargo chaos, and you know what that means. Wah, 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 wah! When you get netted, by the way, those of you who have the stream still on, they're, like, chat's, like, just spamming gonk and the net emote constantly right now.
Oh boy.
Dinden's going to kind of... Dinden's going to imitate and copy what Daybreak is doing.
Yeah, Daybreak loves it, and you get a long thing. It looks like our loser of the day, too poor to afford an actual apartment, has her own personal mime. What's up, mime? And he goes for a big high five on you.
Oh, he goes from high five to full dab up.
Do you have a reflex of 8 or higher?
Yes.
Okay, roll me an evasion, because as you go for the dab up, Meat Brick has reloaded his net launcher, and he now fires it at you the second you go for a dab up, instead of just the high five.
Where is Where is an evasion skill?
You don't need to worry about it. Meaning, he nat 1 and the Phasel's dead or alive. Well, it is a fantastic shotgun. On nat 1s, it actually breaks.
Oh.
Meaning Meat Brick goes to fire the net launcher at you, and what happens is the net just kind of sadly flops out of the barrel, again landing on poor Cool Cat.
And
I don't even have the luck to right now, and it's still happening.
After the full dab up, he's gonna strike like a stylish pose.
You strike like a stylish pose, and Daybreak continues to rate everything. And look, his mattress is all propped up like this. What's the point of that? He's trying to grab the mattress right now. Io, what do you do? Meat Brick Meat Brick has one of his big meaty fists and is just smacking the side of his shotgun, clearly trying to get it to work again. But for now, it looks like the net launcher is out of commission.
I'm
Io,
watching.
like, puts her hand out so that he doesn't grab the mattress, but she's stretching her arm out to the side, like, no, don't touch. She's like, I'm sorry. I decided I wanted something comfy to lean on instead of these loser walls, so... Could you not?
Warlock, I'm sorry, by the way, this could have been anyone's shipping container, but we ended up in yours somehow. Daybreak looks back to Meat Brick, clearly expecting him to net launcher you, and Meat Brick looks up from where he's actively slamming his fist into the net launcher because he's got like a tech of 2. He has no idea how to fix this thing. And he just looks to his boss, and Meat Brick gives like a big shrug, and he goes, Meat Brick.
Yeah, please don't touch it.
Daybreak doesn't break stride, but he moves over and he opens up your fridge. He takes a pack of kibble and he just starts eating it on stream. And he's like, "Oh, disgusting! Look what he likes." What flavor of kibble did you stock?
Mango.
Mango kibble. I heard that they discontinued this brand even for the dogs. And he goes, "What's up?" Like really obnoxiously right into the camera that Glacier is holding. Glacier, by the way, you get a better look at her now that she's not on stream. She is, like I described, a Korean woman. She has dyed dark purple hair. It covers one of her eyes. She looks like she does not want to be here. She just has that neutral resting bitch face of, I don't really want to be here right now. Regardless,
So does Io.
Din is going to gesture to Glacier, like, nice hair.
She stares. No answer, no response. There's like the lights in her eyes are on, but there's either nobody homes or there's nobody home, or it's she's looking at you like you're a cockroach and don't matter to her at all. Either way, Daybreak, after roasting your apartment a few more times, Cool Cat, leaves as quickly as he comes. Meat Brick closes the door behind him, and that is all the chaos that has been brought in. Cool Cat, Din, and Io. One of you can roll a regular perception now.
I'll roll the perception.
Okay? It sounds like... Remember, in Cyberpunk Red, only one person can actually do the roll, and then it cannot be re-rolled unless the situation changes. So, whoever decides to roll the perception is the only one who gets to roll it. You guys could do something else to try to figure it out, but anyway, sorry, go ahead, Warlock.
I have a base of 12, so yeah.
You also...
I have a higher one.
Well, hold on. He also she also is a solo, and she has an ability called threat detection. Meaning, in addition, because I've already checked your character sheet, she's currently put all of her points into threat detection. Each point adds a +1 to any perception checks made, meaning that she's actually getting currently a +16 total to perception.
Oh no, it's just
No,
12.
it would be the +16, I believe.
No, it's already applied. Because
So
I
it
add
is,
base,
yes. Meaning
yeah.
that you said that you have a better perception, Io? Wow, she really does.
14.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
Io without threat detection has a base 14 in perception.
Holy shit.
Dang.
Hey.
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 Honk.
I'll roll.
Go
How do I
ahead.
roll?
You double click it.
Oh, give me a moment.
Thank you, by the way, to the mod who's been snoozing my ads. I greatly appreciate it because we're in a pretty interesting... With a 23, you spotted it, Io. When Daybreak was looting the fridge, and by the way, he left with that bag of kibble, so you're out 1 bag of kibble for the month now, Warlock.
You piece of shit.
He left a data chip in the refrigerator and a disposable cell phone. He snuck it in off stream so nobody saw it.
Can I use my
Okay.
scratches to get out of the net?
Io
Yeah.
relieves this information and then opens up the refrigerator for it.
I'm going to assume that you just get out of the net eventually without needing to make rolls, because I'd rather not embarrass you further.
Thank you.
I'm going to get out from behind the mattress now. I'm gonna wait. First, before I'm gonna say, Io, are you out of the way?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
at
gonna
the
push the
fridge.
mattress back over.
The mattress falls back over. All right, I'm gonna let you guys roleplay for a second and talk about the data chip that you found. The data chip will need a laptop, an agent, or someone who has a chipware socket to be able to read the information on it. If you have a chipware socket, the information is just immediately transmitted to your brain. If you have a laptop or agent, you will view the file on that. It's basically like a USB, but smaller and more discreet. The disposable
she has-
cell phone is a disposable cell phone. I'm going to, before I go get my drink, I'm going to put both on the party sheet. So this is time for me to explain the party sheet to you all. So, if you all look in the Tools tab in the very top right of the screen, you should see 2 crossed swords and 3 dudes. You always want the 2 crossed swords up. That is your combat tracker. It lets us deal with most of the system's mechanics and lets you see initiative orders, distances, who's targeting who, and more. The party sheet breaks down the party's stats, their HP, what their armor is at, what their humanity is at, and more. If you go to the inventory tab, you will see everybody's inventory, what they are all carrying and what they all have. For instance, Io does not have an agent, meaning Io cannot make any phone calls. Yep.
Io has the.
Oh, you bought a special one,
the
didn't you?
Yeah, the special one.
My bad. It's
Okay.
new. It's brand new, which is why. Okay, it's on your inventory, right? What's it called?
Let me pull up my inventory. Cyberware.
And Kyo, your agent
Internal
is
agent.
built into your sniper rifle. Oh, it's an internal agent. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I also have a normal one too.
Oh, do you? You bought both?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. In case my agent didn't want to talk to me, my sniper rifle. It's a backup.
Sure, that makes sense. So you can see everybody's inventory there. Now, in a moment, where it has the loot, you're going to see memory chips and a disposable cell phone added to that. Anyone who wants to pick those up, you click the red link beside it, and you drag it to your gear in your main page. If you are carrying it, you toggle the button beside it to show if it is equipped, which means on your person, or not. Okay? Meaning right now, Io, I'm using you as an example. You have your generic chic bottoms equipped and your urban flash bottoms equipped. Meaning, in my mind, you are currently wearing 2 pairs of pants. Meaning, make sure to unequip things that you are not carrying and only leave the stuff that is physically on your body that you are carrying. Final note, as a warning, there is no passive perception in this game. If you guys bump into a pickpocket, I'm just going to delete whatever they stole off of your sheet. Meaning, if you're paying attention to your sheet, you will realize something has gone missing, and then you can choose to tell me, hey, where did my X thing go? I'm going to roll a perception, and you might be able to catch the pickpocket that stole it. Otherwise, you might go days in-game before realizing that something's gone off of your sheet, at which case I'm going to say a perception, you don't find it anywhere on you. One warning as well, I also do that in the reverse. In troubleshooters, several times players have had things planted upon them, been arrested, and then the police have found these things on them and been like, why? So you've got this stolen thing on you, right? The player has been extremely confused by this. So as a note, pay attention to your inventories, keep them upgraded, and unequip anything that's not on your person that you leave back in your cargo container.
So in my first ever session with River,
I'm getting water.
Cyberpunk Red. Sorry.
No, I'm getting water. Go ahead.
Oh. 2 of our party members got their agents stolen by the same guy.
Oh boy.
It was hilarious.
Once when we were trying to help the kid, and then the second time when we were at the party.
Oh, joy.
And he stole that agent and then live streamed the agent on that agent he stole. Like, I just stole a gonks agent, gonna escape the party now. See
He
ya.
did that twice. He did that twice.
Well, one he live streamed it, the other one he just posted it to the garden.
Oh boy.
And we absolutely humiliated him on social media.
Alright.
Oh yeah, when we dropped him off at the hospital, where he was not gonna have a good time, by the way. He was definitely gonna get punished right there at the hospital.
Oh no, we live streamed him getting knocked down, or him getting picked up by trauma team, and then dragged into a vehicle, and then brought to a hospital.
That's pretty funny, Shinichi. Hello, Luminous. We just finished Daybreak's stream where he breaks into your cargo container. Because that happened in the first game, too. The first time I ran Neon Heat. Alright. So, players, you should see in the party loot now a disposable cell phone and a set of memory chips. That is what Daybreak left behind. Whoever is taking it and whoever is holding on to it needs to add those to their inventory now. So whoever picks it up out of the fridge.
Yoink.
Cool. And then the memory chips as well.
Yep.
And remember, that'll have to be played on a chipware socket or in a laptop or agent for everyone to see. Io, you pointed out to everybody, and Cool Cat, after escaping the net, gets up, walks over, and snatches a few things. By the way, welcome, Shinichi. That's a pretty funny joke.
Does anybody have a computer by chance?
He's gonna hold up his agent. He's just gonna hold up his agent.
That's one nice cock.
I mean, we could, though netrunners exist.
Mine's in my shipping container.
Are we allowed in your shipping container?
No, but I can go get it.
So yours isn't a laptop, it's a whole PC.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Well, I mean, it could be either.
Oh,
I
can
mean,
it?
you,
Yeah, it can be either
Okay.
computers. It could be either like a desktop or a laptop.
I'm wrong then, yes.
Okay.
Yep, it is a
it'll be a
laptop if you'd like
laptop.
it. Perfect, yeah.
Before you go and break her door, Cool Cat's gonna open it for you.
Thank you. Somebody's learned their lesson finally.
Wait, does
Ladies
Tia
should
open
always
her
have
own
doors.
door?
Yes, because it's my door. But if you invite me over, you should always open the door for me. Obviously. Anyways, I'll be back.
I am
Thank
going-
you, Io.
You go, you fetch your laptop, and you bring it back. What's your laptop look like?
My laptop is pink and it has a bunch of stickers on it. Like, you ever seen those, like, water bottles that girls have on Pinterest that it's all covered in stickers and mostly, like, no surface? That is Kyo's laptop. Full of cute little cuddly animals and stuff, and every now and then there'll be, like, a weird thing, like, kind of like Gloomy Bear, where it's supposed to be cute, but it's covered in blood.
I love how we have the kawaii medtech and the super goth all black tech.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
then we
is
have
what it looks
we
like.
have the e-girl solo.
and then we just have a mime.
A mime.
A rather goth-looking mime.
Remember, Cyberpunk Red
We are
is...
really danger gal.
Cyberpunk Red is a system where you can have an entire party of e-girl streamers and have it be actually, like, a good loadout.
That's pretty much what danger gal is, really. Except instead of streamers, they're just investigators.
Okay?
Alright. Cool Cat's gonna go ahead and hand you the memory chip, Kyo.
Thank you.
Here, chip it in.
I will plug it in.
As you plug it in, your laptop boots up, and it has the picture of a glacier with, like, neo-wave, kind of graphics, and it says Glacier Glacier Programs, and then the glacier vanishes, revealing a sun in sunglasses with a big ol' smile. Through your laptop speakers, it says, "Hello, Edgerunners. I'm Sunrise, the SAAI, the Psi, programmed to tell you your mission today. I can answer basic questions about the job and anything that you need to know.
Potential risk.
None! This is a milk run.
How much we getting paid?
800 per body that you send.
Where's the milk?
The milk is in South Night City. You're headed to a chip warehouse storage. One that is used for chips that the corpos need to keep a hold of because they're too valuable to be thrown out, but not valuable enough to be considered important or stored anywhere with major security. Daybreak has arranged an important data chip to be transferred there thanks to an exec that he has on the inside of the corp named Kentucky Bourbon. Kentucky Bourbon has been instructed to be on the lookout for a woman in a red hat with her shirt unbuttoned, the 3 bottom buttons. When you come across Kentucky Bourbon, your code phrase will be, "By the rising day." He will answer, "Are we shrouded in moonlight?" Once he gives the correct passcode, you collect the data chip, and you'll be meeting in one block at a basketball court in order to pass off the data chip to Daybreak, where you will receive your payment.
Sounds a little too easy.
Kentucky Bourbon is a low-level exec, meaning I doubt he's going to pull anything, so again, it should be a milk run. Go in, pick it up, and get out. If it sounds too easy, don't sweat it. Not every job has to be difficult, that's why this one's a milk run. As easy as going to the nearby oasis and picking up your milk.
And the person in a red hat and shirt unbuttoned with 3 bottom buttons, that's supposed to be one of us?
Yep.
How tall is this person? Did they specify, or it's just a description of the clothes?
It
Just
could be
a
any
woman.
one of you. Just a red hat
Okay.
with 3 bottom buttons undone, so Kentucky Bourbon knows it's you. He'll also know it's you by the passphrase that you give. The red hat is not included in your payment, and you will have to buy it yourself.
What is
so-
Kentucky Bourbon's physical description?
What was the phrase again?
By the rising day.
The answer
And what
is:
we should...
Are we shrouded in moonlight? As for Kentucky Bourbon's physical description, that is unavailable.
Boy.
Well, we know he's a low-level exec, so
Mm-hmm.
he should have.
Where is the
Something.
chipware house storage located?
South Night City, and an address pops up. The area
Do we
it's
have a
located
specific
in,
time point?
The area it's located in is a squatter's court under control of local gang, the Monday Morning Moonlighters.
Oh.
They shouldn't get involved.
Do we have a time frame where we're supposed to be there?
Yes, and a time pops up for this evening.
Okay.
You have tons of time to arrange getting there. The only problem is none of you have access to a car, meaning it's going to be kind of difficult transporting and getting around the city. You'll be using public transit. Taxi cabs do not go to South Night City because it is a combat zone. Thankfully, because it is a combat zone, you can be strapped when you get there.
I'd like to call a friend. I'd like to call my nomad friend Teach.
I'm sorry, but Teach is not available to play in this campaign because we're currently having someone play Din Din.
Dang it.
Yeah, Teach is not here. You do not have easy access to a vehicle, Cool Cat. Teach is busy.
Dang it.
Sorry about that.
Question, River.
Answer, Yelena.
Would IO having a background with execs know Kentucky Bourbon?
You can roll me a bureaucracy to see if you know Kentucky Bourbon, or a streetwise. Either is good. Hello, Django. I know you're casting Magic Missile, but we're playing Cyberpunk Red, so I cast Regular Missile. You've never heard of Kentucky Bourbon, but the story seems to check out. Low-level execs looking to get an edge up on the competition pull this kind of shit all the time. Someone else at whatever corp Kentucky Bourbon works for is going to wind up probably taking the fall for this, and it will advance his own career. As well as he's probably getting paid by Daybreak as well.
I'd like to roll a streetwise on the Monday Morning Moonlighters.
The Monday Morning Moonlighters, go ahead. The Monday Morning Moonlighters are a brand new gang formed from the destroyed remains of an older gang that were known as the Saturday Night Butt Kickers. They're very small, super low time. Their territory is probably that entire squatter's court.
Gotcha.
Do we know?
Apparently, a few months ago, a bunch of edge runners showed up to the Saturday Night Butt Kickers headquarters, and the Saturday Night Butt Kickers were kind of just hanging out on their porch. Got blasted with a shotgun. The guy who attacked them and the edge runners are known as the Milkmen, And the guy who did the most damage to them, because he ended up with a pretty high rep, this is another player, by the way, was named Gift.
Gotcha.
Keo, you were going to ask something? Sorry, Bree?
No, do we know, like, did it show us a picture of what kind of red hat, or is it just a red hat in general?
You can ask Sunrise if you want clarification, but the AI did not show you a red hat. As a note, this is not a true AI. Size are the same things that you guys have in your agents. It is a learning AI, but it's got a lot of preventions from it ever becoming a true AI. True AI are extremely dangerous, super illegal, and they are all locked behind a massive firewall that destroyed the entire internet called the Black Wall.
Okay.
Because a while back, so the internet in Night City is all only done through local access networks, because a while back, a dude who really hated the government unleashed a AI known as Rabbids into the net that infected everything. And AI started infecting people's brains, driving them crazy, and doing all sorts of horrible things, as well as getting into military, codes and shit like that for all the nations worldwide. It was terrible. The only way to prevent that from getting worse was by destroying the internet as we know it. So everything these days is local access only, and the internet is blocked by this massive firewall called the Black Wall. The people who protect the Black Wall are a section of, like, FBI-like agents called Netwatch. Their entire goal is just keep the Black Wall and stop the AI. Unleashed AIs. So, like, a true AI is the equivalent to an eldritch horror. A single AI is basically Cthulhu. And one AI, a single one getting out of that Black Wall, could destroy the entire world in seconds.
Oh boy.
Yep. So
This is also why, unlike Cyberpunk 2077, there is no smart hacking, like, from a distance. You have to link your Neuralink into a little computer that's the size of a deck of cards and get in very close to the network.
Yep.
The local network.
Yep. They actually are, by the way, upgrading Cyberpunk Red soon with the Edgerunners mission kit, which is going to be conversion kits to change this to play in the same time frame as the game, Warlock.
Ooh.
Yep, so there will be 27/7, rules coming up where you will be able to do stuff like remote hacking and close-range Bluetooth and shit like that. But yeah, just to let you know, that is the sense. So this is a Psi it introduced itself as, not a true AI.
Okay.
Couldn't they just herd the AIs into a single computer somewhere and blow it up, or blow up the whole internet? No, because the AIs won't let them do that. And the AIs are so intelligent that they can immediately transfer themselves to anything else. Like, it is impossible. They've tried everything. As an example for how bad the AI and how mismanaged the world is these days, there is a corporation called Arasaka, and they wanted total dominion of the seas during the corporate war. So they made the ultimate stealth nuclear submarine. And they told it, this AI that ran it, they said, destroy any ships that are anywhere in any of the oceans that are not 100% guaranteed to be Arasaka. And then they let it, there's no crew to the submarine, it just pilots itself. And then the AI went, because there is no possible way to prove that a ship is 100% an Arasaka ship, I am going to sink everything, is what the AI decided. Because you never know, the Arasaka ship that looks like an Arasaka ship could have pirates have taken it over it, right?
Damn.
So this AI, which lays sea mines, and is nuclear powered and impossible to detect, just goes through the seas, sinking anything it finds. Arasaka cannot catch it. They made it too good.
They even made a ship like it to counter that ship. And
then they lost. And then they lost. Yeah, they lost that one too. So eventually the world just went, yeah, we can't do anything about that. and you just cannot sail anymore unless you are part of, like, nomad clans that are willing to brave the fact that at any moment you could have a nuclear submarine just decide that it doesn't like you.
Oh my god.
So the world is fucked. Just as a note, this is the dark future. There is all sorts of things. Anyways, to get back on topic, this is not a true AI, but you can ask it some questions and it might know the answers to them.
Okay.
Do we need a specific red hat, like a fedora or snapback?
Any red hat will do. The combination of red hat and 3 bottom buttons of a woman's shirt being undone are pretty rare.
Cool cat, I think you should wear the disguise. It sounds not cute.
Oh.
Fuck
so
you, I would
Cool Cat's
totally
not
rock
cute.
that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Oh, wait, you want to show me what cute looks like then?
No, red's not my color.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, sticks her tongue out at you.
That's not cute.
Picturing someone wearing a
Thank you.
dirty as hell MAGA hat that they pulled out of a landfill. Hey, that'd work.
Salvaging takes a full day.
By the way, we're at the midway point, and it sounds like you guys' conversation is slowing a little bit. The DM will let you know the next part of the plan would be to now buy the disguise and arrange what you want to do to get there. You know the job, you know where you have to meet afterwards. It's told it's a milk run, which is slang for really easy job. Before I let you do that, though, we're at about the halfway point of today's session. I wanted to thank everybody so much for coming by and remind them that we are currently doing a sponsored stream. Factor 75. It is pre-made meals that you can get with my coupon code. It's 50% off, so it's like $60 for a week of groceries, and every person who gets it earns the stream $130. We're currently at 8 people, which is amazing, because all that money is being used to send myself and the other Hero Factory talents to TwitchCon, where we're going to make all sorts of fun content at the Airbnb we're renting as a group, and we're calling it the Hero House. So if you'd like to see us and do a meet and greet with myself and Aiko and Undyne and Valtria and everybody else, consider signing up for Factor 75. You save money on food. I'm told that they're great depression meals and good for if you've got ADHD because you don't need to cook them. And they're really good and healthy. So check them out. Thanks a lot.
Now
if
that
you do.
Since you mentioned meat, I actually got my shipment today.
Have you tried any of the meals yet?
I tried the pepper steak casserole. It's really good.
I also got told by Eldritch that their filet mignon is amazing, like ridiculous level. Hi, Dandism. Nice to meet you. Or Dandyism, sorry. Yeah, apparently it's really good. Yeah, absolutely. So again, just check out Factor 75. It's 50% off, and you got to eat anyways. So it's a good deal for getting your food for the week. And again, it earns us some money. Yeah, Jack had the salmon tonight too. It's good stuff. So apparently it's pretty good quality. We're going to be ordering some for myself tomorrow. All right. With that, players, what are you up to? You've got the job. You know what you gotta do. Daybreak has a very flamboyant way, apparently, of contacting his edge runners with breaking into their cargo containers on stream. What are you up to?
800 eddies for every chip.
Oh, it's 800 for every person, so everyone's getting paid 800 eddies.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
Din Din's going to clear his throat. Well, I could probably see who amongst my fan base would be willing to give us a ride in exchange for an autograph.
Oh my god, Din Din, you talked!
Well, yeah, I'm not a mute.
Yeah, I forgot.
I just pantomime for performance. But I could probably try and get someone to try and get us there. Maybe a fan would like to have a little meet and greet, personal meet and greet. And rather than charging them a session, just try and cargo us over. Can I do that, River?
Roll me a charisma impact on a single fan. It's a failure. You call around, but all of your fans are busy today. Really, it was a really good idea, though, and I wish it had succeeded. That is
Same.
a really, really good idea.
Thank you.
And also an excellent use of charismatic impact, by the way.
Bummed out, he's just going to do the gesture for a single tear shed and then shrug and shake his head. Going back to pantomiming.
We could always just call a taxi, have them drop us off at the edge of South City, South Night City.
Or I could attempt to talk to my brother and see if he has any contacts.
So,
Give it a try.
in regards to vehicles, there is your lifestyles. So every month, you have to pay 1,000 eddies to rent your shitty cargo container. Okay?
Okay.
You also pay 100 eddies for your lifestyle. Currently, you are at a kibble lifestyle, meaning you eat horrible food that you might not buy for a dog that you liked. It also gives you access to what kind of public and free transportation you can access a month. Meaning, unfortunately, Elena and everyone else, unless you have a higher lifestyle, you're not going to be able to afford to borrow or rent a vehicle. At your current lifestyle, you eat 2 meals of kibble per day. You have an account for your agent that lets you access the data pool, make calls, and send texts. Once a month, you can enjoy an entertainment option worth $20 without needing to spend money. You can do more, but if you do more, I have to charge you unless you're upgrading your lifestyle. And transportation-wise, you've got a public transport pass to use the bus and the subway. Once a month, you can catch a taxi as long as it's from an area with a moderate, corporate, or executive threat level, meaning that Haywood and Rancho Coronado you can get cabs from, but you cannot get a cab into the old combat zone or South Night City. Have I shared the map with you guys yet? I don't believe I have.
No.
No.
This is a map of the city.
By the way, River, I
You
meant
guys are-
that they have some exec history.
Sadly, even with that history, I have to put a stopper on it because cars are expensive and difficult to get access to. Your brother might be an exec, but he has a company car or a driver, and he cannot come pick you up without getting fired.
He's not an exec.
Oh, what is he?
He's our partner in tech.
Sadly, he doesn't have a car either. So this is where I'm pinging. Where I'm pinging is where you guys are. CC008, okay?
Mm-hmm.
South Night City is over here, where your pickup is, somewhere in this area. I've been vague on the address because it doesn't super matter. And one block, the area that you're delivering it to, is a nickname for the district that is 1 block away from the combat zone. So any these green areas that is 1 block away from the red is where the basketball court is. Again, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be super anal about your exact location in the city.
Okay.
So you guys can
Super anal on Super Earth.
You can take the subway there, but there's always a chance you could get into a firefight on the subway or some weird occurrence.
Oh boy.
We could take a bus.
Can we take a taxi to the outside of the South Night City?
Taxi does cost 20 eddies.
Oh,
You guys get
boy.
1 free 1 a month, though, each of you. Meaning that you could, for your month taxi, get it to this bridge and then take a bus over and then take the subway the rest of the way. Or just stay on the bus. Either way, subway or bus, there is a high chance of a fight or an encounter in the combat zone. So when the red area starts, you could get attacked or jumped by people not even related to your job. Generally, if you guys are super strapped, people will be wary of you, but you never know. You could run into a bunch of drunk nomads or something.
Well, I mean, I guess there's a risk either way of getting attacked because we gotta get in.
Yeah, the moment we even step foot in there, even if we want,
If
might be a
we
problem.
If we took the subway, where exactly would it land us?
Same as the bus, at your basically at where you need to be, with the chance of an encounter at the stop before it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, meaning that it doesn't super matter how you're going to get there. Any way that's traveling without a car of your own risks an encounter. Even sometimes you risk it with a car, by the way. The combat zone is generally pretty dangerous, which is probably why Daybreak doesn't want to go there himself, even if it is a milk run and the job itself isn't expected to have trouble. Bets are off in the combat zone. The entire area is run by gangs. Police and public services do not go there. If your building is on fire, it fucking burns down, or the community puts it out together as a group. Generally, each block or building or area is run by a gang and a fixer who is generally like making sure that areas are kept sort of safe. But in most cases, it's like the wilderness in RuneScape. You can get jumped at any moment, but there's no level limit, meaning you can get jumped by anybody at any time.
I vote for Subway.
Eat fresh.
I will also vote for Subway with Kyo on this one.
Subway sounds good, but we should also grab the red hat.
Yes, I can go find a red hat.
So a red hat, you can just buy at the Oasis. It is in the items tab under fashion, and it is any sort of fashion category headwear.
Could be bag lady.
It could be bag lady if you want it to be shitty and ugly, or it could be something that actually looks nice and you could use at other times. Bag lady's definitely the cheapest. It's 10 eddies. And the description is homeless, ragged, and vagrant.
I am going to buy bag lady, obviously.
I am now wearing that.
Where it was under fashion, right?
Yes. You have your choice. You find 3 suitable red hats. One is a red paper hat that clearly came from a Christmas cracker. The other one is a deep... you actually think this hat might have been white originally, but it's covered in crusty red material that probably is blood. And it's like a Fisher-style hat with wrapped around the front, like the entirety of the hat.
Bucket hat.
It's a bucket hat, and it reads, "Women fear me, fish love me."
Oh, how much is that one?
Also 10 eddies. It's bag lady chic. It smells terrible.
Well. Did you go with me, Cool Cat?
Sure.
We'll assume, just for the ease of it, everyone went together.
Okay.
Yes.
I am not wearing that.
I'm gonna put it on your head. Like, here, let me see.
No.
Well, you've got your choice of 3.
That's drip, though, Chad says. By the way, if you have any ideas for a red hat as well that would fit Bad Lady Chic, feel free to describe it, Kyo, if you want to add more choices to the list.
Oh boy. I'm gonna hold out these 3 to Cool Cat and say, grab one. Or actually, I'm just gonna shove them in your chest. I'm gonna look for more, but these are the only 3 I see.
I think I'll buy my own.
I think I have an idea for a hat.
Hello, everyone. If you hear purring, it is Pixel. She is on my lap, and as always, she's investigating the mic with her deep, loud purrs. I posted a picture of them earlier on my Discord, which you guys should join if you want more, content information when the Hero Factory talents are live and more. You can see the link with !Discord, and there's a picture of all my girls in the chat, all 3 of my cats. All right. Go ahead and add... I've put it in the party sheet. Go ahead and add the hat to your inventory, whoever's holding it. What does it look like in the end? What one did you guys go with, Kyo and Cool Cat?
I would choose the fishing hat.
We went with the fishing hat. It smells so sour.
Roll me a personal grooming. You avoid getting head lice.
Thank God.
Add it to your inventory.
Oh.
Alright. And with that, you guys have a bit more time to do shopping. Any item that is under 100 eddies can be found at this store. Oasises are like big Walmarts that kind of have a bit of everything in them. So if it's worth 100 eddies or less, you can find it here. In addition, there's always vendits around, and you could always go to a vendit and see what you're finding out of it. So let's go start with Warlock. Is there anything else that you're buying? Did you want to check out any nearby vendits?
I want to get a generic chick cat.
A generic sheik?
Yeah, generic cheek.
Sure, you can go ahead and find one pretty easily. You describe whatever it looks like.
It's like it's kind of just a regular polo shirt, just buttons.
Sure.
Button up shirt.
Sure, that's not a hat though.
No, I'm getting a shirt.
Okay.
My bad, I was reading off the thing.
That's fine. Just a generic chic top is what you're getting. So it's 20 eddies.
Gotcha.
Make sure to take it off of your character sheet when you spend the money, by the way.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, Jesus, kitty.
There we go.
All right, anybody, let's go to Dindin. Are you buying anything or checking out any nearby vendits?
No.
Okay.
I am actually going to put on a small performance. Try and potentially raise some eddies.
So the only way to earn money apart from doing missions is by doing hustles, which take a week to do.
Okay.
But you can always try your charismatic impact to see if you can get some free drugs and shit. Or some free ammo or something.
I can try that for free ammo.
You don't have charismatic impact. You're not a rocker boy. It's their special ability. Did you
Gotcha.
want to do anything like that or not?
Yeah. I'll scrounge up some ammunition.
So you're going to roll versus group size.
Small group?
Yep. Unfortunately,
Damn.
another failure.
Another 3!
So charismatic impact and the lawman ability of backup are the two hardest ones to succeed at, especially early game, because they're some of the most broken abilities in the campaign in the system. Charismatic impact legit lets you eventually have an entire cult willing to die for you, and has been used historically in various like actual campaigns that contributed to the overall plot of the system to cause citywide riots.
Oh.
So they fail pretty often, those two, but when they do succeed, it's normally for great effect.
Bree, you wanted to try and get ammo, right?
I have some, but I was just seeing. I didn't know if I could get it free.
Oh yeah,
You could try. You could try getting like a. You could probably try to do like a buy one. Try to bargain a buy one get one free with the shop person with a trading roll. If DM would allow that.
Nope, that is a fixer ability. She's not a fixer.
Gotcha.
This med tech.
Sorry, I'm holding Pixel now. She's demanded her bouncies. So I'm currently holding her. She is cat loafing with her back peats on my forearm and wrist. Her front peats are draped over my other arm. She's purring and drooling while being held in the air close to my chest, and I'm bouncing her up and down slightly. Give me a moment. I know it will get her to leave me alone because it's what she wants right now. Bouncy, bouncy pixel, bouncy, bouncy girl. Bouncy, bouncy pixel, bouncy, bouncy world. Bouncy, bouncy pixel, everyone loves you. Bouncy, bouncy pixel, you smell like poo.
Bouncy, bouncy, ooh, such a good time. Bouncy,
Sorry,
bouncy.
she will not allow me to put her down until she gets her song.
Oh.
There you go, honey.
Why you should have a cat?
Mwah. Oh, you want another smooch? Okay. Mwah. She turned her head when I kissed her on the top of her head, meaning that she wants one on her nose. Okay. Let's see.
I'm going to unbond the three bonbons.
Okay. So Io, are you buying anything or checking out any of the local vendits?
She's gonna check out the local vendors for like scrap gear.
All right, one sec. Down you go. So vendits, I'm gonna just roll and it'll tell you what you come across. Okay. Meaning
Okay.
it might not be scrap gear, things like that. If you want scrap gear, you can find it in this oasis, though. What's in the nearest vendit? Canned coffee. The nearest vendit is filled with different canned coffee flavors, all of which guaranteed to be made with real synthetic coffee beans.
How much are those?
10 eddies for a can.
She's going to buy 2 of those.
Sure. What kind of roast do you get? There's Mega Light, Light, Normal, Mega Normal, Dark, Extremely Dark, Midnight, Mega Dark.
1 dark and 1 mega dark.
Sure, you get 1 Dark and 1 Mega Dark.
Alright. She returns to the party and she gives the dark roast to Kyo.
Oh, thank you. That's what friends are for.
This brand is also known for the fact that you're able to just eat the beans or to rub them on your gums to get the same effect as caffeine.
Interesting.
You can also snort it says.
I prefer not to do that.
Yeah.
Just drink the coffee.
Yeah, I'll eat the beans, kind of like they're like jelly beans or something like that.
There's a warning on the can to not insert it anally.
I wonder what dumbass tried that.
Yeah, probably Cool Cat.
Io looks at Cool Cat.
Kyo, did you want to try a different vendit?
Doesn't sound horrible.
Kyo, you want to
I'll
check
try a
another
different vendant.
A different
Yeah.
vendit. All right, let's see. What's in the nearest vendit today? Canned soft drinks. Jesus, we're getting all the normal shit. I missed the Printa pizza. Do you remember the Printa pizza that someone came across where
Yes.
it printed you
That
a
was
pizza?
Tigray. That was
Yeah, it was
Tigray.
Tigray. Mid-combat, he was like, what's in the nearest vendit? Because I don't want to get involved in this fight. And so Tigray just walked up to the nearest vendit. I rolled to see what was in it, and it was pizza. There's all sorts of stuff. It could be like panties and shit in some of them.
Oh my God.
But we got
I didn't know we were
pizza.
in old Japantown.
We got pizza for his. So I described it as being print a pizza, and it basically 3D printed a hot pizza in his hands.
That's so weird.
There's this one I actually have an image for, by the way, for the kind of
Oh.
soft drinks that are in it. Let me check. It's done by Treaty Fizz.
Oh.
So these are the different flavors in there. There's also an Elflines one that is linked with Elflines Online and has a special code. It's called Elflines Elixir.
Huh. Wait, is the rainbow one in there too?
Yeah, all of them are in there.
Oh, I'm gonna get 1 rainbow and 1 lightning.
Let me read you out Tree Fizz real quick, because I believe that this even has an item.
Oh.
It does. So here are the flavors that I have some additional flavors if you want. Elderflower Cooler, Mystery Medley, New England Apple, and Pina Colada.
Oh.
It's 10 eddies for 1.
I want the pina colada and the flower. And I'll get a rainbow one as well.
Oh, these ones are actually the rainbow one's 10 eddies, but Pina Colada and Elderflower are both only 5 eddies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're on sale.
Hell yeah.
Here's the description for Treaty Fizz. They're done by Continental Brands. Tasty, thirst-quenching, and not at all addictive, according to Continental Brands ads. Treaty Fizz remains the powerhouse of the soft drink industry, with many colorful flavors lining the shelves of Oasis stores across North America. Treaty Fizz isn't just a brand, but a passion, with fizz heads everywhere, eagerly awaiting the next limited edition flavor release.
Hell yeah.
Sure, I'll add those to the party sheet, and you can buy them in. I don't know if I have canned coffee. I'll see if I do.
Is there what is Blood Rain on sale?
No.
Okay, what about solar flare?
No. The only ones
Okay.
on sale are the Elderflower, Mystery Medley, New England Apple, and Pina Colada, because this is an old Vendit, and those were their Halloween flavors.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna get one of the mystery one then.
Cool. Mystery Medley's on sale as well, so that's also 5 eddies.
Okay.
So
So I got 4
Keo,
total.
Keo, you have a total of 10 eddies,
Oh.
meaning you can't buy all that.
Dang. Okay, I'll get
Broke gonk alert. Broke gonk alert.
I'll get a flower one. And what was the other one? Not the
Pina colada.
mystery.
Pina Colada.
Pina colada. Yeah, I'll get those 2 then.
Sure, I've put them on the party sheet the same way I did the cell phone and the chip. So just drag and drop those into your inventory.
Okay.
By the way, in case you didn't know, there actually is an MMO that you can play in this TTRPG called Elflines Online. So if you buy the Segotari Rush, you're able to play an MMO in the TTRPG. Also,
And then there's a trading card game.
yes, they recently released a trading card game for the MMO in this TTRPG. So you can buy Elflines Online, the TCG, cards, and there's even a gun that shoots them.
Oh my gosh.
And it has a rate of fire of 3. The only weapon that has a rate of fire of 3.
Only gun in the entire game that you can shoot 3 times in a round, and it fires the TCG cards. It's
It literally
configured-
breaks a core rule.
Yeah, it breaks the core rule. They even go over it in the rulebook. They're like, we know that this is broken. We're putting it in anyways because it
love
shoots
it.
cards.
Another thing is, you can buy a cyberware that lets you project your Elflines Online character onto yourself.
Yep. Hydrate, thanks to Yo Gonzo. This is not a drinking session, but as a note, at any point during the campaign, people can tip $60 total between multiple people if needed onto my Ko-Fi, and I drink for any Nat 1 that brings us into the negatives or any Nat 10 at all. If the players drink me under the table, they all immediately get to rank up their roll ability by 1, which is huge in this system, by the way. Okay. That should be everything for the shopping. It's getting later in the evening, around the time that you guys are supposed to go and meet Kentucky Bourbon to get your data chip.
All right.
That was a
You got
long
your
way of
hat on?
saying that I'm actually hydrating with water today, by the way, chat. Rarely.
Nice.
You got your hat on backwards and ready to party, cool cat?
Yes, I do.
By the way, Keo, you no longer have any money for rent, which is due at the end of the month.
Oh boy.
All right.
That's okay.
Bad time to start on the 22nd.
Let me change the music.
By the way, River, how much was the 2 coffees?
The 2 coffees, it was a total of 20 eddies.
Gotcha. Any change?
I don't have an item for this, like that I could put onto your sheet, so you can make your own item for it, Yelena.
It won't let me subtract from my money, though.
Yeah, you just change it, so you calculate what you'd be with 20 less, and you type in the new number.
Yeah, I'm trying to type in. It's
Click
not
the
letting me
box?
do that.
So click the
Yeah.
box, and then type in the new one.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm dumb.
You're not dumb.
Shit.
As a note, generally, by the way, coffee is actual coffee is hard to get a hold of. Most people have cough pops, which look like this.
River,
Yeah.
I want to look at the disposable cell phone and see if there's a number on there already.
There is, and the contact is labeled, only call when you are at the basketball court.
Gotcha, okay.
And then in the notes of the cell phone, it is break cell phone after calling.
So would you look at that?
Okay. So, you guys all get into the subway. And as you're coming out in the South Night City Combat Zone, which, by the way, I forgot to change the music. Just one sec. I just want to see what music I want. No, not this. Sorry.
Ugh.
I don't know why I'm having trouble finding it. This'll do. Everything you hear on the Sirenscape are things you are actually hearing around you, by the way. Okay?
Okay.
So, as you guys are getting off the subway in South Night City, you come up the steps from the subway and into the combat zone. It's almost a different place than Haywood. You live in a very industrial zone, and the area you're in actually has, generally communities banded together, a few gangs, running the show occasionally, but it's pretty safe there. Here, it is, as the sun is currently setting, it's nasty. It's dirty. You've already walked past several homeless veterans from the Fourth Corporate War, just scattered about the subway tunnels and such. A few of them have held dirty hands out to you, some of them with cybernetics that are clearly medical grade, meaning that they are barely functional, with the corporate brands that they were made by extremely visible down their cyberware. They hold out money for a few eddies. Do any of you guys give any of the homeless here money?
I don't have any money to give.
Yeah, you're poor as shit.
Nope.
No.
Okay. There is, sadly, nothing you can do for these people. You see them everywhere in Night City. And as you're coming out, off to the side, near the public bathrooms, there is a teenager dressed in leisure wear that looks quite nice, clearly upscale, definitely not dressed for this neighborhood, with flowing, long, beautiful pink tech hair, clearly cybernetic fashion wear. They are curled into the fetal position, and they are currently being beaten by 4 people in red robes with maces and nunchucks, medieval-style weapons. One of them has a bullwhip, and as you watch, the teenager is crying as the bullwhip cracks against her face, cutting into her synth skin and showing that she's got a bit of cybernetic, faceplate on her cheek. That's off to the side, though. You could walk right by it.
How many people was there in robes?
4 of them, and they are all in blood-red robes with the hoods pulled up.
I think making some connections might be nice.
Do we know if they're... Can we, check if we know, if they're from a gang, since they're all dressed the same?
Yes! Streetwise would be good for that. Local expert would be good, too, but you're not in the Haywood Industrial Zone, so it won't apply here.
Where's the streetwise skills located under?
Social skills, right between persuasion and trading.
Ah, okay.
Oh god, not again, Luminous says. Yes, this is a very well-known gang that has members all across Night City. It's a very big gang. They're known as the Inquisitors. Everybody hates them. They are a cult gang. They believe that having cyberware, any amount, even if it's just fashion wear or medical, is a sin. They are known for kidnapping people off the street and ripping their cyberware out violently. They also rove in big packs, and generally pick fights with smaller people to be able to beat them, and essentially punish them for the sin of cyberware. Nobody likes them. No gang gets along with them. Everybody hates them. The problem is, there's a lot of them. Here, though, you can roll a perception to see if you spot any more Inquisitors lurking about. There's also, by the way, this is a busy area and a busy street. Everybody's walking by pretending they don't see it. People who have cyberware or fashion wear are walking, across the street to get away from the group, just this way they don't, get spotted. And the teen, you can see, had a gun, but it's been, clearly they lost the fight, as the gun is, laying out of their reach.
Io is going to look around for other Inquisitors that might be hiding.
Roll me a perception. It doesn't look like there are any other Inquisitors that are currently in hiding.
Status IO?
None that I see.
And they're all focused on the teen, right?
Oh yeah, they're beating the tar out of her right now.
I'd like to milk this one out. How about it? How about the girl?
Ooh.
I like to pick up her gun.
Approaching to where her gun is
Wait.
close
Well,
enough.
would it be stealthy, but...
You could,
I was gonna say,
you could roll
can
me
I roll a stealth?
Yeah, you can roll me a stealth if you'd like.
I wanna... Oh, I'll let Kyo go first.
Kyo, hold on. Before Kyo commits to any rolling, remember that you have luck, and it refreshes at the beginning of every session. So if there's a roll that you're like, I really want to make sure I make this roll, you can apply some or all of your luck to the roll to get higher. This is going to be a 2-part roll. You will have to roll a stealth to make it to the gun, and then you are going to have to roll a conceal reveal to, sneakily pick up the gun and get it in your gear. The gun, from what you can see, is bright pink with 2 cat ears for the iron sight. And because of Io's high roll, it does have the Sanru logo on it.
I'm fucking
Io-
going for it,
It's
bro.
a cat. It's a cat gun.
Io, you're also able to tell with that look, this teenager being beat up is in full Asia pop fashion. She's dressed as a very recent popular brain dance anime that's really popular with teens right now.
Io would like.
It's magical girl, Pacific Cena. And it's clearly like a corpo advertisement for the Pacifica theme park, but it's still popular with kids, about a magical girl who, protects the Pacifica district, and it always somehow ties back to, the roller coasters being part of the final finishing move. Very cheesy, very hokey, but very much, enjoyed.
Io proposes an idea, right? So Io's going to propose to the other 3 to grab the 4 attention off to the side so that Kyo has a better chance at stealthily getting that gun.
Guys, Kyo wants that gun. Kyo needs the gun.
Well, remember,
try
if you choose to save the teen, she'll probably want her gun back.
Oh, I'm very well aware that she probably wants it back. Kyo sees the gun, that's her only goal.
You can always conceal the object.
So, Bindin, would you like to distract them with your with your great performance skills?
He's gonna look at her with a look of disgust and drag his eye down like he's mocking her, showing his cyber eyes.
Fine. Cool
Why
cat.
don't we- I mean, I want to help. I want to help out the girl, so I
Either
can
way,
go
we're
ahead
going
and
down.
sneak up on them.
Either way, we're going down guns blazing.
Yes.
But it's better to get a drop, of course.
Dindin's already getting his crossbow loaded.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
girl-
River, I'd like to.
The girl cries out as she's being whipped, Pacificina, save me!
Can
I'm
Io
going-
go ahead and... Do you want to go? Or do you want me
Yes,
to
I've been
attack?
trying to. I would like to do that. River, I'd like to stealth over so I could get an ambush round.
Sure, go ahead. Anyone who wants to creep up can roll stealth. This is not a group check, meaning everyone can do it individually, but if anyone gets spotted, everyone gets spotted.
I would like to add luck to my stealth. So how do I do that? 'Cause I have...
So go to your
Charges.
main, See where it says luck underneath will and above move? Click the left square where it says like out of, click the left side. And then it should give you a prompt to just click the luck button and it says click to use luck. Then you put the number in the fillable to see how much you want to put in.
I was gonna stand to the side.
Okay.
Damn.
Oof.
Wait, whoops. That's fine. You know what? I've made my decision.
You can refund it. You can refund it.
Oh, okay. How do I refund it?
Like to the thing where I said earlier, you click you click the left box.
Oh, okay, there we go.
And then you refill the number.
Did that do it? No, it didn't do it. I refilled it, but I can't get the prompt to come back up for the use.
Click it. Click the left button again.
There we go.
As a note, I will help with that in a moment. I am setting up the map quite quickly right now. Respectable for everybody.
Yay.
I'm going to be putting up the map, and then I will resolve your guys' roles, okay?
Okay.
Bueno.
Okay.
I'm gonna get dice color.
Nova.
Because this is a quick map, you'll have to forgive certain things like line of sight and grid and the way it's set up, because I'm just crafting this extremely quickly. Okay, Cool Cat, how close did you want to be before combat starts?
Melee range.
Din Din, how close did you want to be before combat starts?
Let's see, action. Let's see, crossbow range. It's a good range for a crossbow.
Yelena, I'm going to put you at a nearby noodle stand.
Cool. Melee-ish range, right?
No, because you're not creeping up, you're a little further back.
Oh, fair.
It'll depend on if your move you can get there or not.
Okay.
13 to 25. No, wait, 7 to 12. 7 to 12 meters away.
So that's 14 squares away. You would not need to stealth for that, just as a note next time.
Oh, no, to draw my weapon and kind of just draw it back. So I have to rummage through my bag and shuffle through my arrows.
That would be a conceal reveal normally. To stealthily draw a weapon. But it's not needed in this case. You're far enough back. They are very distracted. But I like where your head's at. Just it's conceal reveal, not stealth, to be able to sneakily draw weapons and such.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so let me just count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put you basically around the same area that Io is.
Okay.
And then, Kyo, you wanted to get near the gun, right?
Yup.
Okay.
I'm locked in. I'm focused.
Would you guys like the map to be 2D or 3D? It doesn't take me any more additional time to set it up if it's 3D or if it's 2D.
I like me personally. I like 2D, but you can ask the
I don't see us utilizing height, so 2D.
2D is fine. All right.
Yeah, 2D's fine.
if one of us had like a grapple hand, they wanted to take to a higher elevation, that'd be cool.
No,
That's cool stuff.
Yelena, Bree.
Can you?
So
did
to
the map,
open up the,
did the map pop up for you guys?
I'm
No.
about to
No,
tell
not
him
yet.
how to open it right now, River.
Yeah, I had to share it with you all first, but it should be shared now. So go ahead.
So to open up the map, you're gonna click on your token on your character page, your portrait, and you're going to then click on the little target that's right next to token flat. You guys see it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Wait.
And
On the character sheet or on our icon?
on your character sheet, you're gonna
Okay.
see your icon on your character sheet. You're gonna click your
Oh,
icon.
token flat.
Yep.
And then there's a target beside it that says Open Token Linked Map.
Got it.
Okay. Once everyone's got that open, roll initiative. Jesus, Bree. Oh, that was cool,
Wait,
Cat. Sorry.
No, I was like, I didn't where's the initiative on the actions?
Main page.
All right, so go to main.
Oh, main.
On your character sheet, main should just say "I" in it. In it.
In it.
Isn't it great?
In it. In it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. In it.
Above your gear,
Wrong button.
yeah.
Yeah, wrong button.
All right.
Oh.
Combat has not started yet. Bree does not have the gun picked up. Cool Cat, you're up first.
I am going to take from Cool Cat's fingernails. Scratchers are gonna appear, short claws. I'm gonna melee attack the Inquisitor number 3.
Okay, you have a +2 because of your stealth. So if you look in your under the chat box, you should see buttons that say +1, +2, +4, such like that. Click +2 beforehand. There's no such thing as a surprise round in Cyberpunk Red, so when you attack, these guys are aware, and it comes up to the initiative order for how things play out. Cool Cat, your nails come out, and that is a hit. Roll damage. You, melee weapons, first half the armor of the person that they are striking. These guys are not heavily armored because they are wearing these deep, dark red robes. And so that hits, it gets through their armor, dealing a total of 4 damage. Scratchers have a rate of fire of 2. Go ahead.
Yep. And do I still apply the +2 to the second cut?
Yeah, you got it for the whole round. You've got a +2 on all your attacks. As a note, in the future, I see that you've changed out your stuff, right?
Yeah, you can do
in
that
this
before
case-
combat, before
right.
initiatives roll.
In this case, you knew combat was going to happen, so you absolutely can. Remember, after combat, to change it to whatever it's going to be for the upcoming meet. Io, you just wasted one of your bullets, so refund the bullet that you spent.
I don't know how to do that.
So, in your actions tab, also, you still need to roll me initiative, I just realized.
I clicked initiative.
Let's go to
INT?
very, very start. No, not INT, INIT.
In it.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Please, yeah, INIT. So click that. Also, Cool Cat, just stop doing your turn for now until I can get this resolved. And
Oh, okay, my bad.
definitely don't end your turn next time I'm trying to set this up.
I
Okay.
clicked it right as you said it.
So now you're going to go to
Sorry.
your actions tab, Yelena. Your pistol should have had 12 shots in it, so you see where it says ammo beside your pistol stuff, not all the way down where it says 38, but it says 11.
Yep.
Much like you did with your money, click that and just put 12 in, it'll refund your bullet back to you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Alright, Dindin, you're up.
Alright, so he's going to target.
The guy that you scratched yells out, "You're going to pay for that! We're going to take your sinful cyberware and put it where it belongs! Up
I'm
your
going to
ass!
I'm going to target number 1,
Sure,
and I'm going to fire my arrow.
go ahead.
What range would this be?
If you control left click and just hit single shot, it will calculate it for you.
Control left click, single shot.
You only well, if you've already targeted him, you don't need to control left click the single shot. You just got to regular click it. So it is a miss at that range.
Okay.
As you fire, the arrow sinks into the barricade beside you, and the Inquisitor sees the arrow, turns, looks at you, and says, "Ah, yes! A civilized weapon from a more civilized time!"
Reload.
Wait a minute! His eyes! His eyes! And then he shrieks at you.
Well, that's my turn.
And end your turn on the combat tracker.
Actually, I'm going to...
Also, remember,
Right.
crossbows and bows reload automatically.
Okay.
Yep. So you just gotta click
I'm
the
going
reload button,
to...
and it's not an action to
1,
reload
2,
it.
3, 4,
Ah.
5. I'm going to move here.
Sure. Those tables count as cover, by the way. They are glass.
Okay. Actually, I'll move here.
Cool. Are you flipping the
And-
table?
Yes.
The guy at the food stand yells, "Hey! Why?" as you flip his table and take cover behind it. Inquisitor 1, who you shot at, turns to you and he raises his mace up high and he says, "Thou shalt be punished!" And he's gonna run right at you. He's got to move a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't get there, and so he points the mace at you, and it shoots like a gun.
Oh. Doesn't sound like a very civilized weapon to me.
It misses you, and the mace head sinks into the food stand behind you. The guy who was going, "Hey!" goes, "Oh shit!" and closes the shutters. He quickly reaches into his pocket. He screws a new mace head onto it.
Or my cabbage guy.
Inquisitor 3 is the guy with the whip, and he looks around, realizing there's no chance he's going to be able to get at Cool Cat, but hasn't noticed Kyo because she hasn't had a turn yet, and her stealth was quite high. So unfortunately, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and with his whip, he spins it around above his head a few times and cracks it at you like he's going to whip you, realizes it won't reach, and so he pulls out a poor quality, very heavy pistol and tries to shoot you with it.
Wait.
No, keep going.
He
Whip me.
hasn't noticed Cool Cat, but he goes to Cool Cat anyway.
I meant Kyo. He hasn't
Yeah.
noticed.
Oh, okay.
That will hit as he gets a nat 10.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And you're going to take 13 damage. You're in a light armor, Jack?
Subdermal armor.
Which is 11 SP, right?
Yes.
Let me... your armor did not apply. Do you have it equipped?
I do. That's odd.
Bugs
Give me a minute.
in the system. 10 million years dungeon.
Off of their heads.
Oh no, my armor is gone. Someone pickpocketed it.
No, give me a moment.
Ripped
You
it out of
should-
my skin.
it did calculate incorrectly, and I'm just trying to figure out to apply it. You might get shot again, but I'm checking to see if it's now applied, so give me a moment. Definitely did not. Something's going on with your cyberware.
He's corrupt.
I'm already going
That was
cyber
supposed to
psycho.
be me?
He's borged.
I thought that was supposed to be Io. She
You
was
look like a
nervous.
piece of
Ah!
fuckable meat.
I've
It was
got
the
it.
net.
I've got it. For some reason, it didn't seem to be applied correctly, so I turned it off and turned it back on again. It's working now, so 1 minute. This should... Yes, it applied correctly. But it didn't seem to ablate. So I'm just going to ablate it manually.
I could have bladed Miley, I think.
Please and thank you. And then the next time you get shot, please watch it for me to make sure it ablates correctly, okay?
I swear I'm telling you.
It should go down to 10. Okay, you've just deleted it. So you brought us back to the same fucky-wucky version that we were in a moment ago. What did you do?
Damn, homie. Nice cock.
I just changed the number.
There, I fixed it. Hello?
Okay.
Did we just get a sub? We did! Thank you so much, Self, for the 8-month subscriber. Wow! Hi, Runia. It is going well. I'm sorry I haven't been super interactive with chat, guys. I've been trying to, deal with the combat and some glitches and things like that. Things are going really good. Remember, guys, every time we get any subs or donations on my Ko-Fi, everybody gets an additional IP tonight. That is 2 extra IP that I'll be rewarding. And anytime, by the way, that we get any donations on my Throne or someone signing up for Factor 75, everybody gets 10 IP tonight.
Ooh. Woo!
All right. That's it for his turn. The teenager is going to struggle to her feet. She's very hurt. And she dives over this barricade and takes cover behind it
nice cock.
near her gun. Thank you for the follow! Io, you're up!
Oh no.
Oh boy. I was going to dive behind this table here.
Sure,
with,
you dive behind the
Din
same
Din.
table as Din Din.
Yep. And she's gonna take out her dual pistols and she's gonna shoot. How do I target this guy?
Control left click his token.
Damn. That's
Thanks for
one
the follow!
Nice
Aha! There we go. She's going to shoot this guy. What's the range?
So if you hover over your token when you've targeted someone, it will show you the range that you're at between them. So with your gun, you don't need to select the single shot ranges because there is a map. And you have 2 pistols, don't you?
Yes. So I can.
So there's only 1 in your actions, and there should be more. So give me a minute. Let me see.
Yeah, I didn't know how to fix that.
Okay, I think I know how. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add another medium pistol to your inventory and hope that it creates a separate instance.
I literally have 2.
It is not creating that second instance because we want to track ammo separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a named medium pistol to your inventory, which should track it as a second instance, okay? So it's going to have a fancy name, but it's going to be the exact same as a medium pistol, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. I think there's a Militech media pistol I can give you. It's the Avenger, right? Let me see. No, the Avenger is a assault rifle. Is it the Mini Gat? That is? Yeah, I'm giving you a Militech Mini Gat. Oh, no, that's an SMG. You'll have to give me a minute to find something appropriate. No, it's not the same thing with the one-shot, because the one medium pistol is tracking, the second one is not, meaning that there's something a little fucky. So I'm just trying to find a standard medium pistol.
He took my second pistol, how dare.
Do you know of any named medium pistols that are the exact same Luminous? Like just a medium pistol with an actual name to it that doesn't have any special abilities? The Fantasy Grounds updates have really fucked with our stuff. Federated Arms, thank you. Yep, so this medium pistol is called the Federated Arms X 9mm. Oh my god, and it didn't track. I don't know why it wouldn't track. This is getting really annoying.
Well, while that's happening, Tori, how is the spaghetti?
It was amazing. My roommates ate some too.
Ooh.
Yay!
And they're like, oh yeah, that spaghetti looks great. And then they took some along with their corn dogs and
Oh.
other pasta.
Just like,
I was like,
snatch, yoink.
You were literally going to eat corn dogs and a like cold pasta salad, and now you're taking my freaking spaghetti. Wow.
I didn't even offer to trade. Here is
No.
the cold pasta.
I didn't even get any. I don't like cold pasta, but I didn't even get any corn dogs. I ate them all.
Wow.
Fucking love corn dogs.
Corn dogs are great.
I miss fried foods. I miss going to county fairs and getting literally everything fried.
Yes, it did. Luminous, can
Fried
you please
Oreo.
let the programmers know? Because I haven't had time to let them know, and I don't normally deal with these issues, so let the programmers that we have... No, I didn't mean to give you a rest, but you got one.
Yay!
Oh, you ever had those deep fried Oreos or deep fried Twinkies?
Oh my god, what the
I've had deep fried.
Oh my god.
I've had deep fried ding dongs.
Deep fried Oreos are so
There's a
good.
joke to be had there.
Yep. Although
Do you know-
the most premium is the deep fried Nutty Buddy. Anything
No.
Little Debbie deep
Ooh.
fried.
Now I can't get
Fantastic.
any weapon to apply to her sheet.
Sounds really good.
No,
The
it's-
Federated Arms looks like it's on my shit.
Under your
Because
actions?
the wafer still stays
Yeah.
crunchy.
It's
and
under your
bitey.
actions. You see the Federated Arms?
Yeah?
Do you see the medium pistol as well?
Yeah? I see
Oh,
both.
under actions, not your main.
Under actions.
Okay, good.
It
I'm
was
just gonna
there
refund
before
you
you
some
started
bullets.
fucking with things more.
For some reason, it's not on my sheet. So if it's working
Oh.
out for you, then that's good. All right, there you
Yeah,
got
I
both
have-
your medium pistols. Go ahead.
Dandism, please
should
don't,
see a
please
button.
don't blaspheme my favorite snack.
You should see a button that says
Or you
single
will become my
single
favorite
shot.
snack.
It looks like an actual gun.
Okay.
I will
When
eat
you're
you.
targeting someone, you can just fire with them. Also, if you're targeting someone and you hover over your character sheet, you'll see the range that you're at from them. That is a hit, so now you're going to double-click the button that says damage beside it with all the dice. So you're firing the second shot, and that misses. So the button that says damage beside it, it's got a picture of some dices.
Hold on.
Dices.
So beside single shot to the right, near where it says ammo, double-click that.
Newest. Oh.
It's like a Kit Kat, except better.
You shut
Softer.
your whore mouth.
It's like a Kit Kat, but also pillowy, soft,
Cool.
and crunchy.
You blast
This
him,
one.
dealing 5 damage before his armor ablates it, so he takes a total of 1 point of damage.
Woo. She's gonna take cover back at the sit down back, taking cover under the table, like stood in.
Sure, you do so.
And in turn, where's that button?
Do you know where it is?
I'm looking at the combat tracker. I don't see it.
Looks like an arrow pointing down, and it should say next actor or something. Or end turn, I don't know what it says for players.
Oh, got it.
On the bottom of the combat
Found it.
tracker on the left side.
Yeah, so
bottom
it's a
left corner.
little actual arrow button. Okay.
This guy runs diagonally to here and is going to try to shoot you, Io.
Oh, fun!
With a nat 1, he whips out a gun, and as he does, the gun goes flying out of his hand, and it explodes in the air. He blinks at it a few times, and he pulls out his nunchucks and waves them around his body. He yells, "I am undefeatable!"
Lemon heads for real.
Cue
Lemon
Killer
grab,
Quinn.
lemon grab.
Lemon grab.
This guy draws a katana.
What?
And he like leans into it and says, "Sensei, forgive me for what I'm about to do." And then he pulls out his 9mm and tries to shoot you with it.
Okay there, Oda Nobunaga.
And he misses. Kyo, you're up. The girl
Okay, Oda
has,
Nobunaga.
the girl has jumped over a barricade and is hiding behind it, taking cover right now. She hasn't looked behind her, but she's clearly groping for her gun.
Okay, so I have a question because I want to do something a little bit crazy, maybe.
No, crazy.
So I have a cryo pump, right? When I use that, when I use that, can I use it again later on? Does it have a cooldown? Like,
So, it only holds one person at a time, so you'd have to
Yeah.
take them out of it. But no, there's no cooldown.
Okay.
She's not unconscious yet, and she's not a willing target, so you'd have to choke her unconscious.
Oh, you can't have them willingly get in it because they're wounded? It's like they have to be unconscious?
No one's gonna want to willingly go on deep freeze unless they're really dying.
It's more of this teenager has just spent her entire time being beaten in one of the most dangerous parts of Night City, and then she doesn't know you're there yet because you stealthed, and you're basically right behind her. So if you put your hand on her shoulder and then say, "Hey kid, get in my bag," she probably isn't going to be willing to get in the bag. I wasn't going to do that.
I was going to try to convince her, be like, I'm a healer, you're hurt. She cried out to what was the anime that she cried out about? The helper? Pacificina. I'm also dressed in Asian pop, I've got a Senryo gun as well. So I was going to try to convince her to get into the bag, because I am a healer, because she's hurt.
Is it a refill actually 50 eddies to use it again after it's been used, Luminous?
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. Yeah,
DV29 persuasion.
It's $50 if you shove her in the bag.
Okay.
Also,
remember, kidnapping isn't free. Kidnapping is at the cost of $50.
I did. Okay.
She's currently groping around on the ground for her gun without looking because she's watching the fight going on.
Okay, and how close am I to the gun and her?
Right on top of it. You can do a conceal reveal to pick it up and hide it in your clothing without being spotted.
Okay.
But she might spot you later and then be like, "Hey, that motherfucker's got my gun."
Yeah. Okay. And you said, oh god, if I wanted to knock her unconscious, I forgot I don't have any of the pharmaceuticals that
you could choke her out. So
I could choke her out.
You roll a brawling against her brawling first, and then that would be your turn this round, and then next round you could do the choke action, which deals your body directly to her HP, and if she hits 0, she instead falls unconscious at 1 HP, or if you choke her consecutively for 3 rounds, she just falls unconscious.
Okay.
She looks pretty skinny. Let me check her actual body and her stat. She has a body of 2, meaning that she is like a 14-year-old girl. And
the things I'm gonna do for these guns.
Yeah, you have a body of 6, and how old is your character?
She's like 23.
So you've got 10 years on her nearly, and like a good 4 body, meaning that you're like slightly above average for muscles and shit like that. This would be pretty easy for you to choke her out if you really wanted to.
I think I'll try to stealthily get the gun, and if it doesn't work out, poor girl's gonna be unconscious.
Alright, roll me a conceal reveal.
Okay, and then that's under actions, right?
It's under skills. It's under skills.
And is that
sadly we didn't have the foresight to program
it's an awareness skill. It's on the top of the
I see it.
We didn't have the foresight to program in a button that lets you steal guns from little girls.
Sorry, I have to have this gun. She doesn't need it.
Okay, a 10. Your 7 luck comes out swinging as she nat 1s the perception, meaning you successfully grab her gun, and it is a concealable weapon, so it's up your sleeve. The gun begins purring audibly. No, not good. It begins purring audibly, meaning that your stealth is now going to be at a -2 as the gun is making loud noise.
Okay.
Alright, that was an action, but you still have your movement, and you can move your number of squares equal to your move.
Okay, so this go be where's my move again? It's back on main, right?
Yeah. If you move, though, you can't stealth because you've already concealed, meaning if you choose to move, you will be, like, making sound while moving, and she will hear you and turn around.
Okay.
So you could just stay there and then stealth the next turn. But also, or you could get distance between you and the girl. Like, while everyone's fighting, there's nothing in the rules saying you can't just hightail it. Like, you could run off the map and wait for the party to catch up to you and
Whoa.
successfully have this gun.
What I was thinking was that I do move, and like, God, are these like actual cardboard boxes that are on the ground, right? That over here to the left.
Yes, they are.
So my big brain here was that I run away screaming like, "Oh God, the Inquisitors!" Their names are Inquisitors, right?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
I'm gonna go, "The Inquisitors! I gotta get out of here!" and run. You know, so she's like, "Oh, they were hiding here. I gotta run," and then I'm gonna hide the gun under the boxes.
Okay, so next turn. So,
Yeah.
do you mean the boxes that are right beside you, or do you mean the boxes that are on the other side of the vendit?
Other side of the vendit.
I just want to ping to be sure. You mean these ones?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so you're going to run now then. You'll want to get over there now. And then your next turn, you're going to do a conceal reveal to conceal the gun amidst the boxes.
Yes.
You'll have a -2 to concealing it because, again, the gun is
It's
purring.
purring.
Yeah.
But yeah,
By the
at
way,
least I'm far away from her. Yeah.
When you grab the grip, it vibrates a little bit in your hand like an actual cat purring, and it feels a little soft and fuzzy.
Yes, I immediately know what this thing is. I want it. Ooh.
Alright, end your turn on the combat tracker unless you're going
Okay.
to move. Remember, you got to move with 6. You can move now or on your next turn. Doesn't matter which.
So yeah, I'm gonna move now and like obviously make myself aware. Well,
So yeah, you yell, "Oh no, the Inquisitors!"
yeah, and run away.
Yeah, she turns to look at you, and she goes, "What the fuck? Where did you come from?"
Everybody get out of here! And that's it. That's
cool
me.
Cat, you're up.
Pussy.
Yup, pussy.
I also have a sniper. Shut the fuck up. I can't be
Shut the
fuck. Fuck you, ugly hat.
Fuck you, pretty lady, but fuck you still. I'm gonna grab this guy.
Yeah, you've got him. So
Alright,
apply
I'm-
grab self to you and apply grab to him. Okay, and then there's a grab self button that you. There you go, perfect. All right, go ahead. You're both grabbed.
I am dragging him. I just whisper in his ear, "Come here."
Okay.
I'm dragging him over here.
He
1,
goes, "Ah!
2,
Ah!
3,
Help me!
4,
Help me!"
7.
Oh my god.
How do you have him too? How do you have him? Is it like a chokehold grab where you're dragging him, or are you just two-handed above your head carrying him right now?
Grab him by the collar and yank him.
You could also be dragging him, so you could have grabbed him by the legs and be dragging him like that. The grapple can literally, you can have him in whatever position you want.
You know what? I am gonna have him by the legs.
Sure, yeah, you've got him
By the ankles, I'm dragging him.
Little
His
known fact
nails
about
are
Asian.
just
Yeah.
clawing at the pavement.
He rolls over onto his stomach and he's clawing at the pavement. His hood falls off his head. He's got like a shaved head with tattoos on it. And he's like, "Ah! Ah! Help me! Help me!" And he's yelling, "Stanley! Stanley!" to the other Inquisitor, like, "Help!"
And that's an action, so I'm at my turn.
The other Inquisitor says, "You're supposed to call me Judas right now! We're on the job!" And he just is yelling, "Help!"
What was the real name?
Stanley. Din, you're up.
Can I move? Can I move, shoot, and move?
Yep.
Describe it stylishly so he can give you bonuses.
Yep.
So he's going to roll. He's going to roll back.
I heard
Roll
some
side-
things bonking. Did you do a roll or something IRL? I
No,
swear you said
That was my chair. I had to shift in my chair, which the wheels are allowed because I have a wooden floor with no lacquer on
Okay,
it.
because I
Hey, say-
physically, when I describe something, by the way, I, in my chair, physically IRL do it, meaning that as this guy is being kidnapped and I'm screeching, I'm actively, like, like clawing at my desk.
Oh, I also gesticulate like that when I'm doing stuff. So me moving my chair was me like simulating a side roll, like a combat roll.
My model's my model's gonna do weird shit. By the way, chat, I gotta grab my power bank. My headset's blipping at me.
Blip, blip, blip.
Blip, blip, blip.
Oh, and I am a fool. The power bank has seven charge left in it. Oops.
Blip,
All right,
blip, blip.
carry on, players.
Butcher.
So you do a roll, and you're out of cover, and you're firing and gonna keep moving.
Actually, hold on. Let me look at crossbow again. For my ranges.
Did the side?
Alright, so 7 to 12, I'm in a good range. So yeah, he's going to roll out of cover, and then fire at the Inquisitor he's been targeting.
Sure, no bonuses. I generally save that for the really cool need to land the shot moments.
I know.
However, you don't need no bonuses. That hits. Oh, wow, big damage. He goes, Huck! I've been penetrated!
And then he's gonna like simulate like hopping, and he's gonna hop backwards to here behind the garbage can and the shack.
Okay,
And that's his full movement of 5.
sure. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how I can like easily have my power bank connected to the headset without it being too obnoxious. And I thought that with like its little, because it's got a little like, this is embarrassing.
Also sorry, IO. I need to get out of there.
It's got a little loop
You're
on
good.
it, so I was thinking that I could like hook it onto my ear underneath my ear cup. That doesn't look like it's going to be able to happen. So, because I got big honking ears, I'm just going to have to kind of hold it and rest it against my shoulder and hope it doesn't fall. Alright, Inquisitor 1, he's taking a lot of damage, and he yells, "Okay, you guys got this!" And, he's running. He's full-on sprinting. The guy yelling is going, "Please! Please, Daniel, help me!" The guy running is yelling, "You're supposed to call me Joseph!" And then he goes, "Alright, fuck it, we're doing it live!" And he's gonna crack his whip at you twice. And it's a nat 1.
He cracks himself in the face.
And then he's gonna try a second attack, because it's a rate of fire of 2. He flails at you ineffectively with his whip.
You're not escaping me.
The girl looks around for her gun and is gonna roll another perception against your previous conceal reveal.
Oh no.
She looks at you, Kyo, and she says, "Hey! Hey! Hey, lady! That's mine!"
I do not hear her.
And she's gonna chase after you. Give it back! Io, you're up.
I was going to, do I have to roll for backflip?
Nah, I'll allow it.
Are you
Alright,
using
so-
are you using pistols?
Yeah.
I would advise moving in a bit more so you have a more accurate shot.
She's fine where she's at.
Oh, okay.
0 to 6 is the ideal range for pistols, I believe.
Oh, okay.
She's 4
Yeah.
meters away, so...
Yeah, so she's going to shoot twice at the Inquisitor.
As a note, he's also in cover, because he's on the other side of the table, so you're gonna have difficulties hitting him.
Unless you move.
Yeah,
This is fine. She's gonna first move once to the side.
he no longer has cover.
Yeah. Alright, can she move again?
Yeah, you can
To finish
move.
her movement
You
after?
can. So you could move, shoot one of your guns, move, shoot your second gun. Moving and shooting, it does not stop you from doing the other. You do whatever you want.
Alright. Perfect. So she's gonna move here, shoot one gun as she's moving.
You can shoot both guns too, if you want. Up to you. That's a hit. Roll damage.
Pew.
big damage.
And then she's going to backflip behind this. Well, she's gonna backflip here. Shoot again.
Sure.
Beep. Was a hit.
Nope.
No, that's a miss. I love that image, Luminous. You can actually
she's
see
gonna
in the chat, by the way, if it misses. If you read the chat, it breaks down what you rolled, your additives, and the difficulty that you had to get higher than.
I see it. Alright, and then she's going to backflip behind this table, and then take cover behind it, flipping the table up.
Again, from the nearby food stand, the shutter opens very slightly, and you hear, "Hey, what's the matter, you?"
And she's gonna yell back, "Sorry, my guy!
It's my table!
I need to borrow it!"
Alright, end your turn.
Yep.
You said they're glass, right?
Yep.
Are they shattering when we flip them to the ground?
No, because then they
No.
wouldn't give any cover. But they will shatter. If anyone hits them rather than you, then they will shatter. 1, 2, 3, and he is going to swing. This is the guy who had the nunchucks, and he's going to try to nunchuck you twice. He hits you twice. Dealing no damage, as your armor, even at the max amount that he could roll, prevents the nunchucks from dealing any damage to you. So he jumps over the table and he goes, "Whatcha!" And his nunchuck hits you in the armor jack, and nothing happens. And then he rolls again, dealing near max damage, and again, "Whatcha!" And it just hits you in the side, and you don't feel anything.
And she just winks at him in response. Nice try, buddy.
He looks up at you and he goes, that's it, just, Stanley, also known as Inquisitor 4, or the Inquisitor with the katana, looks about, realizes that Cool Cat is kidnapping a man and he's got no chance of running over to him. That Inquisitor 2 is completely ineffectual against Io, and decides he's going to try to run down the girl. And he dashes to here. Keo, the girl wants her gun back, and it looks like an Inquisitor's coming over to you guys as well.
Alright, I'm going to turn to her. How tall is she?
Average 13-year-old height.
3.
So she's I'm barely taller than her then, because Keo's 5'4".
Fuck, 5'2". You got height on me.
Keo's gonna turn around and put her hands on her hips and say, "Listen up, chick. I'm taking this gun, and you're not gonna stop me. My friends are over there helping you get away from these crazy Inquisitors, which I don't even know why you're in this part of town to begin with, looking the way you do. Do you see that one over there? Literally dragging a full-grown man by the legs. Do you really think you can stand a chance?"
You hear maniacal laughing from Cool Cat.
Yeah. My other friend just backflipped over a table.
Roll me a persuasion, you psychopath.
Oh, I should have added luck to it.
She immediately burst into tears. "My dead mom gave me that gun. I live with my grandparents here. I just wanted to go to Pacifica." She's beaten, she's bloody, she's bruised, she's 13 years old. The tears are flowing openly.
And I don't care. I want this gun and I can't afford it. Your mom should have died to get it for you. Sorry about you, honey. You snooze, you lose.
1-1.
It's like, but I'll be nice and at least take care of the guy standing behind you.
Hey, lady, Stanley says. Also known as
Fuck you want,
Judas.
Stanley.
AKA Katana Inquisitor. Why don't we work together to rob her?
Nah, bitch, I already got my weapon. I don't want to work with you. Get out of here.
Okay, end your turn whenever you're ready. It was an action to do the persuasion. Jesus, Bree.
Keo wants those guns.
Oh God, you're still dragging him. Okay, yeah. As a note, when you're grappling someone, you get to decide what square they're in. Did you want to move him further away from his friends?
Yeah, I want to move him down in space.
Well, you could put him over here, even.
Oh yeah, I'm boxing him in.
Yeah, he's going, help me!
This is flavor. This is flavor. So I'm not actually letting him go. So she's gonna let go of his ankles just for a moment and straddle his back and get her hands around his neck.
Yeah, he's clawing at the ground and screaming, "This is just how the old nomad's woman said I'd die!"
I love her.
Yeah,
Stanley's not
Yeah.
coming for you. What's wrong?
Yeah,
Don't
did.
you like cat girls? Chokes him.
Yes, hi. Yeah, he's
Aw.
killing that guy. Yeah, what do you think of it, 8-Bit? That's right, murder's
It's loving
wrong.
it.
She knows how to
It's
talk,
loving
so
it.
she's chatting with me. She heard me shouting and yelling, "Help me," so she's worried about me. Alright, Din Din, you're up. This is one hell of a starting combat.
Alright, so seeing as Inquisitor 1 is way far away, he's going to move out 1, 2. He's going to move 2 to here
Inquisitor 2 has cover.
from my position.
He's on Yelena's side of the table. I'll draw
Okay.
a little pointer where I assume the cover to be.
Okay, so instead 1, 2, 3,
No longer has
4,
cover.
5.
Yep, no longer has cover.
And fire.
That's a hit. Oh, I love the pain!
Mind you, these are expansive arrows.
Yeah, if you get a crit, it's gonna suck for that guy.
It's gonna blow up in his fucking body.
Alright, end your turn.
Yep.
Inquisitor 1 yells, "Good luck, Joseph!"
River,
And
you know, it'd be even
darts-
worse.
He darts down the subway stairs and is escaping from combat. You're not gonna be able to catch him.
If I dragged him behind the wall so no one can see.
Inquisitor 3 begs for his life and is just going to roll a persuasion. Please! Please stop! Please! He gets a 6. Please roll me a human perception.
No.
Actually, this would be something willpower related. Let me look at your sheet. I've never had an NPC beg for their life before. Let's see. A concentration, I think, is almost appropriate. This is just to see if you lose humanity, if you feel bad for the guy or not. Not if you can actually kill him. You're going to be able to kill him if you want, no matter what.
I'm thinking resist torture to resist.
This isn't resisting torture.
Maybe his
Alright.
blood-curdling
Had to
screams
go for
are
my
torturous.
lowest stat, would ya?
Maybe
I'm
his
not
blood-curdling
trying to.
screams are torturous on the ears.
Alright.
Because I'm willing to be convinced for
Plus
stuff.
2.
So I want to hear what Luminous has to say first. Luminous, what do you think? Yeah. You're right. In that case, I'm not going to have him roll a persuasion. He's just going to beg and sob for his life and prepare an action to shoot you should you choose to keep hurting him.
Do you have an agent?
What? He says.
Do you have an agent?
Let me check to see if they have agents. They have disposable cell phones. I got a cell phone?
Cool. Add my number. She's gonna let him go.
Okay. The teenager tries to grab you, Kyo. I need you to roll a brawling as well.
Brawl the small child. Brawl the small.
With a 12, you actually fail. She rolled really well. And she manages to grab you. I want you to apply on your moves. You should see grab self. click that.
Back on main or
tab,
skills?
Action tab.
Action
and then
tab,
your
grab
moves,
self.
and then your moves, there should be grab self and a picture of a little man breaking it down. Click the little man. And then control left click her. And then
Are we going to have someone about to be mugged by a little child?
Apply the other grab. No, but if she... sorry, actually, you don't even need to do this. Instead of grabbing you, she's just going to snatch the gun. Meaning that all she does is she takes the gun away from you.
Okay.
So she
He's
has
mugged by a small child.
It's on.
She has her gun back. Io, you're up.
I would like to pull a Black Widow move and do a grapple and brawl, but with her legs to body slam this guy to the ground.
My god, that's so hot. Yeah, control left click, and you're already targeting him, so you're good. So in your moves tab, you're going to see the button that says grab and a dice that says roll ability. Click that. Actions, moves, it says grab, and then it's the button that says roll ability. Nice. That's probably going to get him. Oh, he also rolled in it. Yep, you've got him. Okay, so now you're going to click the button that says grab self, and then you're going to apply effect, and then in grab, you should see again a little man breaking it down. Not grab self, but just in grab, you're going to click that to apply to him. The reason you do this is because both you and him take a -2 to all actions while grappled.
Ah, gotcha.
Alright, so you've currently got him grabbed. End your turn. Oh, are you moving at all?
Body slam him. No, she wants to body slam him to the
So
ground.
on your next turn, you will do the throw action.
Gotcha.
Initiating a grab. So when you go to grab someone, you can choose to either grab them or grab something off of them. That's why Kyo didn't get the grapple effects applied, because the girl just snatched her gun back. Next turn, once you have someone grabbed, you can start manipulating them. Right now, though, you could move with them wherever you wanted, or you could put him on any square that you wanted that's adjacent to you.
Oh, cool. So she's going to move him a little bit over here
Sure.
to face Din Din.
Like that?
And then she's gonna turn.
Alright, so on your next turn. So he gets a chance to try to break the grapple now, which he definitely wants to do. So you're going to roll another grab targeting him, please.
So, if that was your Black Widow move, does that make me Hawkeye?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's either of those. Yeah, he does not. He very much does not escape. He's got a total of -4 to everything he's doing because he's at less than half health, which means he's seriously wounded. Remember that -2 that I told you that you get when you're at that?
Yeah.
And because he's grappled, he takes an additional -2. So he basically is at your. You can do whatever the fuck you want with this man. He even says, as you've got him, he goes, "Harder."
She'll whisper in his ear after he says that. Oh, I most
Certainly
will.
So the guy with the katana, Nat 1's trying to attack the teenager, and he swings it out at her, and she quickly says, "Shit!" and turns and blocks his sword with her magical girl Pacifica princess staff. And then he goes for a second swing on her. That one will hit, dealing 4 damage to her, as all of you suddenly realize it's not a real katana he's using, but a plastic one he got at the Oasis. Kyo, you're up. It also makes lightsaber sounds when he swishes it.
I am going to gasp like, "Oh no, you didn't!" and I'm going to grab her.
Nobunaga is disappointed.
Okay, target
And
her, and
I'm going to target her in a chokehold.
Everyone's grabbing. Yeah, so you're gonna grab her for now, and the next turn you'll be able to choke her. So I think everybody knows how to roll grab at this point, and I don't need to go over these rules anymore. You do need to target her, so I'm gonna make you re-roll that. You gotta control left click her token, and then you're gonna do it again. Oh my god, she nat 10'd. And with a +9, she got a 26 against your 16. So you try to grab this girl who's much smaller than you, and then the curse of the medtech activates. And as you two are struggling, she manages to wiggle free of your chokehold.
Oh,
You kind
boy.
of get her in a chokehold. You know what I'll even say? You get her in a chokehold, and you've got your arm wrapped around her neck, and then she bites you.
Ah!
And you go, ah, fuck, you little bastard! And you take your arm away
Exactly.
from her. Alright, Kyo, are you moving at all? If not, end your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna call out
As a note,
to Cat. Yeah.
You could roll a grab and just take the gun from her next time you succeed again, by the way. Or you could strangle her, too. That works as well.
The anger is there. I'm gonna call out the Cat and just be like, Cat, quit fooling around and get over here.
We've got a child to rob.
This girl needs to go down.
Fuck you, I'm getting contacts.
Oh my god.
Cool Cat, do you...
Yeah.
The guy holds his disposable cell phone out to you. Do you add your number?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna add his number to my agent.
Okay. Do you let
You're
him go?
free to go. Yep. I'm gonna give him the phone back. The disposable phone back.
Sure.
Don't lose it now.
Putting your phone in was an action, but letting him go isn't. This guy looks super confused. And as you're walking away, he mutters, I think I'm in love.
As she's walking away, she sends like a little she sends a wink towards him.
What the fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you wearing any cyberware, by the way?
6,
Do you have any open cyberware, Warlock?
I don't think I have open cyberware. Let's see. Unless subdermal armor counts.
It's pretty noticeable, yeah.
And there's body sculpting, the cat ears.
Yep. So, as he stares at you, he looks to the sky, he says, Lord, forgive me for what I may do.
And a movement. There we go. End turn.
Yeah, yeah, this is a chat. I don't want to play with the Inquisition anymore.
My life has been changed. He found love in a cat girl.
Like every good man.
Dindin, you're up.
Didn't just gonna stare at the situation?
Well, that
And
happened
then look-
really far away from you. That was... He
No,
kidnapped that man. That's like 50 meters.
The IO situation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's gonna look at her with eyes like, well, with an expression of, do you need help?
You could hold an action to shoot him when she finishes throwing him.
I would just,
You know what?
I would just give Dindin a smile.
He's gonna move here, and then prepare the action to fire when she slams him.
Sure. Inquisitor 3 leaves. He's fucking gone. I don't got a dog in this race anymore. The local teen is gonna run. And she's going to run into the subway. You will have to chase her off the map, Kyo, and at this point it just might not be worth it. She's pretty gone. Are you intending on chasing her off the map?
I'm chasing after her, bro. It's on. I'm going after this girl. Fuck
like
the
we're
mission. This is a new one for me.
Looks like
All
we're
right.
making a milk run in the opposite direction.
The way that I have it, when someone wishes to leave a scene and chase someone down, they have to roll in athletics.
Okay.
If you beat her, whatever she got, you will be able to catch up to her. If not, she jumps on the nearest subway right as the doors close and waves at you with the gun as it pulls away.
Oh, I'm gonna use my luck for this too.
Oh my god!
I want this fucking gun, bro.
So, Io, you don't need to roll anything to throw somebody that you already have grappled. You're still targeting the guy, so what you're going to do is you're going to click Apply Effect, and then you're going to click the body button.
Oh,
So what's going to happen is throwing him, he's going to take your body directly to his HP, and he's going to be prone. So so you should see the man breaking it down. Click that now. Perfect. So, you do your Black Widow leg thigh crushies slam into the ground, mortally wounding him as he hits 0 HP. So he's on the ground bleeding to death. And then, Din Din, you shoot him. Roll to hit.
roll damage to see if he explodes.
You gotta roll to hit first. Sorry, dude. Like I said, you have to roll to hit first.
Oh,
so
you just told me to roll damage.
No, I said roll to hit.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, that does hit. And then, because you got a critical injury, on top of the fact that he was already mortally wounded and bleeding out, your arrow hits him. Because it's an expansive arrow, I believe that you automatically... Is it only when you roll... Let me just read how that ammunition works again real quick. Because I forget if it just does... One moment. I see it used so rarely. So you didn't cause the foreign object critical injury. The way it works is that when you do the foreign object critical injury, they roll again and they get a second critical injury, right?
Yep.
You didn't get foreign object, so he's only getting one critical injury, but you rolled a really bad one for him. Dismembered arm. Your arrow... So he gets Black Widow thrown to the ground. He's bleeding out. He's looking up. He goes, ugh! And then an arrow flies out and rips his arm off. It skids across the ground. And he looks at that and he goes, oh! And end your turn, Io?
Yeah, she's ending her turn. Oh, I have to. Yeah, okay, there you go. It's like, wait, I have to click the button.
He flatlines. So he's dead. Kyo, this guy rushes up to you and says, Sensei, I promised I'd never harm a woman. And then he strikes at you with his, like, plastic sword. Roll me an evasion. I don't know why it says impossible shot. I don't know why you're considered to be invulnerable to melee weapons. That's the second time that's happened right now, and I'm getting confused.
Oh. What?
Oh.
With a 1,
Why did I run from...
he hits you, as you got a 1 and then a -10 added.
Oh my god.
Oh my...
However, his plastic sword slaps worthlessly against your armor. And he goes, Sensei, forgive me. And he's gonna try to punch you. What is wrong with you? Why are you impossible to hit? What is this DV 999? Did something fuck up? I need to check your skills.
Excuse me?
I don't know why it's a...
Is it the luck 7?
I'm so angry. This...
Is it because your luck is the lucky number 7, which
maybe
dropping you to -255 and puts you to +255?
I have no idea.
The programming rubber band backwards. You turn Gandhi into nuclear Gandhi.
Let me try something real quick.
Okay.
I think this is the most successful.
That's why! I figured it out! You had auto dodge turned off. So for some reason in our programming, I guess we just made it, if auto dodging melee weapons is turned off, it counts as you just being impossible to hit. The sheer confidence of not being able to be struck applies to thee. However, you get a 28, meaning that you literally were impossible for him to hit you there. So he swings clumsily at you and misses you by a mile. You're up, Kyo. Are you chasing the girl off the map?
I'm chasing the girl off the map.
I need an athletics.
Okay.
It didn't used to be that way, Luminous. I think, again, this was something that the Fantasy Grounds major update fucked us on.
And then where is this?
I think this is the most successful cyber run session I've seen you run, River.
You guys...
When it comes to the players not suffering inhumanely by dice luck.
Jesus
Players
Christ!
I know what they're doing.
You're right
I'm going after.
Yeah, you're on this kid's ass. Are you trying to tackle her or grab the gun?
Yeah, I'm trying to grab the gun at this point.
Okay, I'm going to help you with the targeting, and just roll me a grab.
Okay.
You guys all watch as Kyo leaves the area.
Wow.
She nat
we're playing,
ones. Congratulations, you have her gun again. Unfortunately, you used up all of your movement to catch up to her, so you're gonna have to use your movement next time to get away from her.
Okay.
Cool Cat, you're up. You don't know where Kyo and the girl that was getting beat up went. The last guy with the katana is realized now that he gets a chance to look around the battlefield and realizes he's all alone. And he goes... 1 against 4. My sensei taught me what to do in this situation. And he assumes a combat stance. And then he starts running away. But it's not his turn, so he can't go anywhere. It's your turn.
She's gonna give him like the rock-a-roller thing where the Russian guy points at the guy.
Fuck,
you know what I'm talking about?
Fuck. And then in very terrible Japanese, he says, "Oh shit."
In fluent Japanese, I am the darkness.
Sensei?
Get the Joestar hit the Joestar
grab.
He looks at you and he goes, "Sensei?" And sure, go for the grab again.
Oh my god.
You have him.
I think that was four spaces I moved, so...
The most insane individual.
How do you
dressed
have
like a
this
mime.
poor bastard?
Full Nelson.
Oh.
And I want him like 2 spaces up.
Sure, yeah. He goes,
Bobby. She purrs in his ear. And turn.
Din.
He's gonna put his bow away, and he's gonna walk to Io, and he's gonna do the phew, like the gesture of wiping his sweat off, and then he's gonna like squat down to her level.
She's 5'6", by the way.
Oh, I thought she was on the ground. So he's just gonna sigh, like to do the gesture of.
And she's gonna put her hand up for a high five.
And hell, he's gonna do a, like, he psychs out the first time, goes for a full windmill high five.
Bam! She goes for it.
And that's his turn. We need not do more. They're already dead.
Roll me a grab again as the girl tries to grab her gun back. Kyo, so just roll grab again. You avoid being grabbed because she's seriously wounded now from getting stabbed by that one Inquisitor. She goes,
God.
"No, please, Mom!" Io, you're
I'll
up.
shoot you, girl.
Now you can meet your mom.
Yeah.
Io, oh, Jesus! Are you just celebrating and high-fiving? Do you want me to just skip your turn?
Yeah, we're just celebrating here.
Okay. Sensei, forgive me for what I must do! And he tries to shoot you. It is barely a miss. Kyo, you have the girl's gun. Are you running back onto the map, or are you going to, like, now choke her out now that you have the gun? If you have her grabbed, by the way, she can't grab you back, so she can't steal the gun back from you.
Okay, so I can grab her then?
Yeah, if you'd like, roll another grab.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab her.
Okay. Congratulations, in the middle of a crowded subway platform, you now have the 13-year-old girl. How do you have her grabbed?
In a chokehold.
Okay, she yells, "Help! Help! Help!" People look. nobody helps.
Yep. I'm going to be like, listen up, little girl. If you don't leave me with this gun, you're going to go meet your mom soon.
Cool Cat, you're up.
She whispers in the guy's ear in fluent Japanese, "It's okay. Just let it happen." And there we go. Choke.
Okay. I believe spot weakness still applies to choke damage. I'm not actually sure.
It does. That's why it's a 12 into 8.
I don't know if it's supposed to, though, so I'm going to check with the chat for a minute. But Din Din, you and Io are just celebrating, right?
So no, Din Din is then going to put the tables back upright, reset the chairs, and then knock on the stand and say, well, he's not gonna say anything, he's gonna knock.
Nope! Not opening it!
He's gonna whisper, "I reset the tables."
Okay, thanks! Get the fuck out of here!
He's then going to just gonna lean against the grating with his back.
I got a grenade, motherfucker! I'm not afraid to use it!
Okay. He just shrugs.
I work a food stand in Night City! Try me, bitch! I got nothing else to live for! I'll blow us both to Kingdom Come! He's yelling at his food stand. The teenager tries to escape. Roll me another grab with her, please. She does not.
That's right.
Inquisitor 4 is just going to try a blind firing shot again. It's another miss. Keo, do you choke this chick?
Slightly, yes. I'm going to say, listen, girl, I'm going to let you go.
So, the entire point of choking someone is to close out their airway. There's no slightly unless you're doing it in a kinky way. Where it, like, feels like you're being choked, but not really.
You're crushing you're not pressing the side. You're not pressing the
I'm just
veins.
choking her out. Okay.
Okay.
She's struggling?
Oh, she is, but you don't need to roll anything. She didn't escape you. So you're just going to click the button that's... beside choke, you'll see a button that says body. Only click that one.
You're not pressing her arteries. You're blocking her windpipe.
She makes the sounds of a 13-year-old being choked, which I don't think I can replicate, being that I'm a 31-year-old man with a deep voice.
And I don't think they have that sound effect on Sirenscape.
No, I don't think they
try to
do.
replicate that.
Let's see. Hold on.
If they do, I am very concerned now.
Do you want me to try to replicate that?
Sure.
Oh. Free ASMR stream.
I don't like that. Alright. Theo, go ahead and end your turn.
With 12 just so I do this correctly, with 12 damage, knock him out. Or would that bring his HP to 0?
Apply the choke button. That's the only way to find out.
Because there is apply effect, which is to apply unconsciousness.
You gotta do the choke first to deal the damage.
Oh, okay. I thought it was okay. I thought I had a.
And then I tell you if it brings him down, and then you apply it if it does.
Gotcha.
Yes. Fucking, he didn't even have enough health to survive, like, fucking half that twice. So, yeah, his eyes roll up back into his head, and he goes, "Mommy," and then he
I whisper in his ear before he fades to unconscious. Dajavu. Shansu wa nakata.
He stains the front of his pants. Alright, I guess that's it for the combat. The girl's gonna try one more time to get away from you, Keo, so roll me one more grab check. Oh shit, she breaks free!
Oh, she breaks the pen! She breaks the pen!
She breaks free, but she's still trying to get her gun back. It's your turn. Are you gonna re-grab her, or are you gonna just shoot her?
I would just run. I would just run.
I'm just gonna run back with everybody. Run back to the scene.
Yeah, sure. She chases after you.
All right.
Give me my gun! She has to dash, and it's back to your turn.
Hell no! I ain't giving you shit. It's mine. Finders keepers.
Are you gonna shoot her, or are you gonna choke her out? What are you doing?
How far is my dash? It's 12, right?
You will outrun her eventually. She's got less move than you.
Okay.
But depending on how determined this girl is, she might show back up during your job.
Mmm.
None of you are wearing masks, and Kyo, you in particular, are a pretty distinctive person
Yeah.
in Night City.
I am. I'm gonna turn around. Well, I'm not gonna be close to her where I'm in, like, where she can grab the gun from me. I'm gonna turn around and move a few paces back and point the gun at her.
Are you gonna shoot her? So you are at the bottom of
can I-
initiative, so there's no point of holding an action because in this system, at the end of the round, all held actions are burned, meaning that there's no one after you. So holding an action means that you just burn your action.
I'd like to just threaten her.
Okay, roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
Face.
Oh my god, I
Imagine
keep
a
pressing
face
the wrong
down.
one.
Oh, actually, you know what? A face down would be more appropriate. Thank you. Kyo, you're going to.
I just ruined Bree's chances.
Thanks.
Yeah, because she doesn't have a rep yet. So you're going to go to your notes tab. You're going to see a reputation, a big thing that says 0.
Oh man, this is great.
Right-click the 0, and then you're going to see 2 eyes. Okay, let's see what she gets with her cool. Wow, hold on, you only have a cool of 4?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh! Yeah, I put it all on luck. I put it all on luck, dude.
you're lame as shit.
Yep. But I think I get
You're
a bonus
mid.
with this gun.
The girl nat ones, and she just sinks to her knees, crying and sobbing as she gets a total of -6.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm gonna laugh at her. I'm
Okay.
gonna laugh at her.
alright, you laugh at her. Jesus. Bree, welcome to my Cyberpunk campaigns.
Okay, so
You kicked
Bree,
some-
I knew you were Bree. I knew you were evil. I didn't think you were this evil.
Chat
you know
says
what
they
this
like
gun
you,
is?
Bree. Chat says
Thank
they
you.
like you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Do you know what this gun is? Do you know what it means?
I think I'm a little more scared of you now, Bree.
Be afraid.
On the high key.
I will fight 13-year-olds.
Bree, you actually have Conqueror's hockey. You have Color of Queens.
so
Chat
basically
says-
we are now Scar and his 3 hyenas.
Chat says I should keep you, Bree.
Yes.
Alright. Regardless, with that, the area falls as quiet as it can, this still being Night City. You laugh at the girl, you kick some dirt on her, and eventually you walk away with your newfound gun.
Hell yeah.
Would you like to roll me a weapons tech to see what kind of a gun it is?
Mm-hmm. Is it an actions or skills?
Skills. And you're rolling a weapons tech, or you could toss it to Io to look at it. She's got a pretty good weapons tech, I imagine.
If I fail the weapons check, can I also give it to Io?
No. Once it's rolled,
No.
it's rolled.
Okay. I'm gonna go take it to Io then.
Okay, Io, the gun is handed to you. Roll me a weapons tech. And Yelena, I'm about to DM you the results of the weapons tech.
Yo.
Yo, Io, look at this cool gun I got off this child.
And then
Ooh, good
and then
job
you realize the
fighting
safety
for
isn't
it.
on.
Oh my god. I was
Wait.
gonna meet the.
Oh yeah, I'm still holding on to this girl. Let me not.
Io, isn't
Just
your luck
dragging her.
Two? Io, isn't your luck 2?
Luck is super. Yeah, it's 2.
The moment you're just observing the weapon, it goes off.
Is it still purring?
Yeah, absolutely.
Likes to be touched.
Waiting on the DM. Uh,
So the only sane one of the group is the mime.
Did you expect the E-girl? Either of us to be sane.
Listen,
you expect the goth to be sane too?
this is a Sanru gun. Like, was I supposed to just let this 13-year-old child walk away with it?
So we have the goth, the E-girl, and the Hello Cutie girl.
Yes.
Oh,
And
no.
objectively, the Hello Cutie girl is the worst.
I say this
Yeah.
because if he was in the situation, Dindy would have just killed her.
See, I'm
Did you wanna-
nicer.
You tormented her!
That is what your weapons tech gets you. I DM'd you on Discord. You can say as much or as little of that as you want.
You tormented her. I would have just ended her.
Well, she learned a valuable life lesson now.
Io is going to take one look at this gun, give Kyo the biggest hug, and goes, "I'm sorry."
What?
And then she'll proceed to explain that honey, this is a knockoff.
No!
It's a poor quality medium pistol made by Sanrup called the Kitty Cat Cutie.
That's right. It's Sanrup, not Sanru.
Sanrup, and she'll like point out the super small P on the gun at the very end of Sanrup, and show that it's so small it's hardly visible. It's basically just a little micro cutie made out of cheap plastic, but it's worth 50 eddies if you want to sell it.
Is the
That
girl
was a
still
bag.
crying? Is she still crying over there
Oh,
on
no,
the ground?
You've walked away at this point. You wouldn't.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to stick around because violence normally attracts more violence. So you're gone. The girl's gone. This is like a good 20 minutes later when Yelena gets time to sit down and actually examine the gun. So by now it's probably too late to go give it back. So yeah, you robbed the little girl for her knockoff. It's like a Claire's version of a gun, basically, or like it's shipped off of Wish. The plastic now that you're actually feeling it, it feels brittle enough that you could snap it in your own hands.
Does this thing even fire?
Oh, it fires. But it's a poor quality medium pistol, meaning on a 1 it malfunctions, and it could malfunction at any moment too, by my discretion.
I believe. Can't EO like upgrade it though?
Io can upgrade it. Yeah, Io could fix it. Yeah, it's a
Timu gun is
It's
crazy.
a Timu gun. It's basically a
God.
Timu
Oh my
gun.
god.
Well, we first we
Hey,
have the AliExpress katana. Now we got the Timu gun.
God.
Hey, Kyo, I'll take it off your hands.
No, I'm gonna sell it because I need eddies anyways.
I have eddies.
Do you have 100 eddies?
Well, if you're gonna charge me an absorbent rate like that,
Obviously I am. Why would I charge you a fair price?
And if you want me
Because
to fix
we helped
it,
you.
because I can, I would be charging you too.
See, okay, you helped me? I'm sorry. You helped me? When did you help
Yeah.
me? When did you help me?
I got the heat off of you.
No, you did not. The dude
Oh, I'm
hit
sorry.
me with a plastic katana and it didn't do anything. Like, what? I helped myself, thank you very much.
Oh, I'm
Din
sorry
Din-
for taking away
Din
the
Din is-
one with the whip and a gun.
Dindin is just default dancing upon hearing all of this.
No, I'm going to keep it, thank you very much. And I will decide to sell it if I want to. I could probably get some stupid 13-year-old girl to buy it for half the price it's supposed to be worth.
There's an engraving on it. To my
You really
beloved-
are just my
out.
number one hater.
it reads on the handle, "To my beloved kitty."
Ugh, it's even ruined with an engraving. Who engraves their guns?
It gets worse. You realize, Yelena, as you look at the gun, the purring is actually a recording, and it's not standard in this gun. It's a custom job where they recorded a real cat's purrs, and you get the feeling it might have been this little girl's cat.
Oh.
Keo, Bree, you're amazing. I love how you're a monster.
She does not care that it has all this stuff on it. She's more bummed that it's a fake and that it's ruined because it has an engraving on it.
Girl boss gaslight gatekeep.
By the way, I would like you to add in your life path, in your notes, under your enemies,
The girl.
little cosplaying girl. What caused it? Stolen gun. What can they throw at you? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And what's gonna happen? Question mark, question mark, question mark. But you made an enemy for life in Night City.
Good. She'll grow up stronger for that. Builds character. She was getting beat up by these 4 wimps, and then she's gonna come and take it out on me because I stole her knockoff gun? Girl better get stronger.
Hey, River,
Jesus.
how does
Hi.
it feel to have the players be the unhinged psychopaths in your campaign for once?
No, it's good. This is how you're supposed to play Cyberpunk.
Hell yeah.
No, this is good. You get rewarded for shit like this in the system.
Adam Smasher's test tube daughter. What?
Listen, I told you, Kyo will stop at nothing to get her hands on the Sanrio weapon.
Sanru, trademark, all
Sanru.
rights reserved.
Oh yeah, Sanru.
Do you know what would be terrible for River to do?
Never
River
had
just
it either.
has River just has a package dropped off at one of our cargo containers, not Kio's, and it's a Sanru package.
Oh, what the fuck?
Those things are expensive. That gun is 5,000 eddies.
Just create drama.
Suddenly, Sanru wants to sponsor Din Din in his performances because he goes viral. He goes viral for doing a dance on the equivalent of TikTok.
You could actually get a sponsored weapon.
Oh my god.
I'm just setting up the next map, by the way.
Oh, I have that one. I have that. Wait, I think I have that 100 eddy. I have the sniper one that I don't know how to use. 1,000 eddies.
No. The 1,000
Oh.
Eddies Micro Crudy is the one that you were thinking it was.
Oh,
What
okay.
You got picked up. Yeah, she's got one true love. As a note, what's your shoulder arms base? So go to
I
your
don't
skills.
think I have any.
Go to your. Well, you will have some just because of your reflex stat. But go to skills.
Yeah, you never have a stat in 0.
Yeah, go to your skills
5.
and so 5. She has the one true love and a 5 in shoulder arms.
Yep. It's
How
great.
much a Sanru fan this girl is.
Fashion over function.
She literally cannot use it for shit. Yeah, she's aware of that. All right, I'm clearing everyone's initiative.
I have an 8.
All right, going into this, I would initiative may or may not be important. I would like you to just all pre-roll it, just for ease of my sanity.
Okay.
Jesus
In it.
Christ! Did you throw up?
Combat has ended. Okay. in
No, that
case-
was me hiccuping.
I need an initiative from you, Cool Cat.
Yes. Just setting these things, but since combat has ended. Mission reaction. Sure, we'll put those two in that.
My sanity, did I have any? Somni. Hi.
Very good question.
I very much had sanity. Thank you.
You're like a humanity 1, River.
All right. All of you are on a new map. Give me a second to share it with you all. There you go. So, open it up the same way you did the last map. No one's redeemed Somnificent ever. I refuse to say that's happened.
What does it even do?
Nothing. Don't redeem it.
I will redeem it as soon as I build up points.
Is everyone on the new map?
Mm-hmm.
So,
200,000. Yep.
So, the warehouse is on the second floor of this kind of squatter's court, right? There's a lot of shops up there. You guys can see the warehouse sign as it reads Corpo Chips. Just simple like that. And it's got a little sign talking about, storage for everything that you need. Multiple corporations probably use that warehouse as storage. Down below, though, by a group of, street vendors and power units, things like that, are two people. One is a large, muscular woman. The other is a small, average-sized man. When you walk into the area with your hat and your shirt unbuttoned, Cool Cat, the woman waves to you.
So
Cool Cat's gonna wave back and approach.
Cool. Go ahead and move.
Dinton's going to send this to everyone's phone as like our runner team's group chat.
Sure. Currently, because you haven't named your Edge Runner crew, it just is, your group chat is unnamed Edge Runner crew. You'll probably want to think of a name later.
The Sanru Cuties.
That's how we get copy written.
with the but we have it like all the words accented. It's technically not copyrighted.
So, go ahead and move your token. Approach them. You should see them on the map.
Oh, okay.
How about we be called Neon Heat?
Okay.
We could.
Neon Peeps.
You walk up, and the woman says, "Hey, you're here to meet with Kentucky Bourbon?"
What's the code name?
He's gonna gesture phone.
By the rising day.
That's cool. Is that like some kind of passcode? He didn't give me one.
There's just gonna be a look of.
Where's Kentucky Bourbon?
He's inside the warehouse. Where are his bodyguards?
Okay, I thought the Roadrunner was Kentucky. Whoops.
No, you might have. Yeah, because you never got a description for Kentucky. He could have been the Roadrunner.
Meet.
Do you
Can
want a
I
description
roll-
of both and what they're wearing?
Sure.
Okay, let me just double check their gear. The one labeled Outrider is armed with an assault rifle, a very heavy pistol, and a machete on her hip. She is wearing a light armor jack. She clearly has some cyberware going on. She has her red hair tied back into a series of dreadlocks that go all the way down her back. And she has a light tattoo on her face. Her armor jack is pretty plain and black looking. The other guy, labeled Roadrunner, seems to be a little bit more rough and tumble. What's he wearing? I'm pretty sure he's just got leathers on. I'm wrong! He's wearing a medium armor jack. So he's armored a lot more with the same kind of assault rifle and very heavy pistol on his hips. He's very heavily armored, and he seems a little uncomfortable in his armor. He's shifting from seat to seat, like from leg to leg, as if he couldn't get comfortable standing in all of this. He's just a brunette with short, like a crew cut style hair.
That must be killer on the arches.
I want to roll a human perception.
Sure.
I want to see, like, is this a setup?
Go ahead.
Alright, let me just apply luck real quick. There we go. Skills and human perception.
One moment.
Whoosh.
something about this is weird. You've got your hackles raised. There's just... You're not sure what it is. Kentucky Bourbon was told that he's pretty new to working with edge runners. Why wouldn't he have told his bodyguards the passcode? Something isn't right here. Very, very clearly. They both seem to be uncomfortable in the gear that they're wearing. Their assault rifles are not standard, quality. They actually look to be pretty, well taken care of. Not the normal thing that you see for standard hustle, who, don't really care for their gear. It looks like it's professionally cleaned and taken care of. You also then note, out of the corner of your eye, parked out of the alleyway just beyond the street food vendor, is a big white side-paneled van with the word flowers written on the side of it. Inside is a guy at the wheel with an earpiece. Something's wrong. Now, when people hire edge runners, you don't get paid if you don't go through with the mission. Meaning, even though you know something's wrong, if you don't get Kentucky Bourbon and his chip, you aren't getting paid shit. And you'll piss Daybreak off. He paid you to deal with problems like this in case they arise.
Let's see, what's the role to signal to them stealthily? I guess that would be stealth, huh?
There isn't. You guys did
Oh,
not
shit.
plan any signals in advance, meaning even if
That's
you choose
right.
to signal anything to them. I've actually talked about this in one of the games that you're in before, Warlock, where I was like, yeah, if you didn't plan anything in advance, you could wave at them and pray that they get it, whatever you're trying to say, but you haven't planned anything subtle. So,
Okay.
the woman goes, everything all right, Chum? You look a little nervous.
Yeah. Just a bit of a dark place over here, South Night City. Just a creepy alleyway, street food vendor, flower van. Ugh. Just gives me the heebie-jeebies. But yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm here to meet Kentucky Bourbon.
All right. You're going to have to give your weapons to my associate. Kentucky doesn't want any weapons in the warehouse. Gonk says that targeting in them can mess with the chipware. Very clear lie, by the way. Super obvious lie with your perception.
Sure, why not? I'm gonna give up my heavy pistol.
And your associates. Or are you going in alone?
I will choose to stay outside of the warehouse.
Yeah, I'm not going in there. You think I'm gonna hand my Sanrio gun to you? No.
You two stay out here. Din Din?
Sanru.
Sanroop.
No, my actual Sanru.
Din's gonna look at attention like, huh?
You come in, Din Din?
He will just walk on by. With everything's in his duffel bag. He does not look like an edge runner. He looks like a...
Doesn't matter, you've been called out, so clearly you're with them. If you guys had moved a little bit further away, because I gave you all the opportunity to do so, instead you very clearly followed Cool Cat up. Din Din, are you going into the warehouse, or are you hanging out here?
He's gonna go in.
What's in the bag?
He's gonna hold up a finger 1 second, and then he's gonna hand them his bow.
Okay. What's in the bag? Was it just the bow?
He's gonna tap his nose like, yes.
Is there anything hidden in there? If so, roll me a conceal.
I mean, it's just arrows and a sledgehammer.
Yeah, she's not gonna let you take the duffel bag in if it's got a sledgehammer in it.
He's gonna gesture back, like, give me my bow back.
She does.
he's gonna go to Io, hand her everything, and then head over, showing that he has nothing on him.
Okay. Cool Cat, are you trying to conceal any weapons or gear?
Nope.
Okay. The the guy in the medium armor jack is going to wait outside. And she's going to take you guys over to here. So follow her, please. Both of you.
There you go.
And then when you guys get up here... Oh, give me a second. You should be able to see all that, right? There we go. You guys can see up, but I didn't want the people... Looks like my line of sight has something fucky going on with it.
Oof.
I know that you guys can't see down now, can you?
No.
Yeah, I can't see down.
Okay, you guys should be able to. I'll fix the line of sighting as best as I can for next time, and I might just have to get rid of it. I tried something experimental today with this map, and it doesn't look like it worked out well. Either way, as you come up here, she immediately turns to you, and she's got her gun drawn on you. The people below, you don't see this. She says to both of you, in a quiet voice, hands above your head, on your knees. There are a few people milling around about up here. You guys up top, you can't see them all, again, because I fucked up the line of sight. There's a total of 4 of them. They are scruffy-looking men and women in bulletproof vests that read Netwatch on the front. And she says it quietly and calmly for you guys to put your hands up and get on your knees. She has her gun drawn,
Damn.
but we would go
That's
to
one nice
initiative
cock.
if you wanted to enter into combat or yell for help. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yo-ho.
Din's gonna look with a smirk over to Cool Cat.
One more thing
Cool
that I
cat.
wanted to describe for you. All of the people up top are armed with pistols, big ones, but nothing long range like an assault rifle or a sniper rifle. Sorry, carry on with your roleplay now. I just wanted to reiterate, let you know the situation to the best of my ability, so this way, you guys can tactically decide what you want to do.
Cool Cat looks over at Din Din with a smirk as well, like, we got this.
Do you yell for help then? Or do you just start swinging?
We're gonna start swinging.
All right, everybody, you all hear the beginnings of a fight.
Oh boy.
Everybody up and down, meaning that we just go straight to initiative, and it will be Netwatch Agent number 3's turn at the beginning of next session.
Round. Oh,
Session.
Oh,
Because
session.
we are finished for the evening.
Oh, you know what's gonna hurt? If it's Din Din's turn and the and Outrider is still by the stairs, and he just yeets her down the stairs.
Outrider goes before you. You guys can actually see on the combat tracker the whole thing. You want to explain your Cyberpunk campaign to your players, but you don't want to spoil it? Oh, I feel that. Regardless, though, we are finished for the evening. Thank you so much for coming, for following. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you liked what you saw, consider following, joining my Discord, or throwing a few dollary dues to support me. All of my campaigns have open slots right now, including this one. So if you guys wanted to join and be a cavalry, oh, don't worry, I run multiple games a week. The next one I'm going to be running is on Wednesday. That is my Pathfinder campaign because I'm affiliated with Paizo, and we're going to be running Blood on the Rocks. So make sure to stop by to that. Chris is going to go through with all of my commands, my throne. You can follow all of the other Hero Factory talents, the VTubers in the agency that I'm the CEO of, by checking out our website. And I think that is everything for the evening, guys. Remember, we're also doing a Factor 75 promotion. Please check it out. That money that you save on your groceries goes towards supporting the stream and sending me and the rest of the talents of Hero Factory to TwitchCon. You want to play Cyberpunk Red, but you don't like speaking? I feel that, Sam. I feel that hard. My voice is always shot by the end of these, especially when I have to do some of my sillier or weird ones. We all remember the time I had to yell, "I'm gonna goon!" All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. We're going to raid another great content creator today. Let me just see if any of my fellow Hero Factory talents are live right now. None of them are, but we're gonna raid into a friend of Aiko, who does a lot of stuff with them pretty regularly. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm probably gonna try to scene something, and if not, I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye for now, friends.
Bye.
Bye.